Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the stream. I am your host, Mythical Malice. It is Friday, November 12th, 2021, approximately 6:32 p.m. Central Time. I really hope that everybody's week was better than mine, because mine was absolutely awful. I clocked in like over 50 hours of work, and the stuff that was broken still isn't working. So it's gonna continue on Monday, and it's been awful, terrible week. So in order to calm down, rest my nerves, and just have some fun, we're gonna be jumping into Forza Horizon 5. It just released on Tuesday, and I am running this on the PC version using Game Pass Ultimate. Shout outs to Game Pass Ultimate for having free games for Xbox first party titles, but super pumped about it. Sorry, clearing my throat. And I'm also going to be playing with my friends here, Sushi and FehrFactor, and we're going to have a good time. Welcome, guys.
Hey, it's me, FehrFactor, aka the Laugh Track.
Happy to be here, Jimmy.
This is gonna be great. It's gonna be literally better than every other second from this entire week. So
Cheers to that.
cheers to that.
For real.
All right, well, I'm gonna jump into the game here. So Fehr's already played this game a little bit, so he's already done the intro sequence, but Sushi hasn't and I haven't, so we're gonna start that now. And I'm also gonna attempt to do some live audio balancing because this game is quite loud. So
The music's really good, though.
no, it's very good.
It's really good.
Definitely very good.
What I was gonna say, Sushi, was that if you shell out the $5 for that welcome pack or whatever, they give you those 5 cars, but they also give you a car voucher, which is good for anything at the auto show. So I mean,
Any car?
yeah, anything.
What?
So considering we're playing the game for free because of Game Pass, that $5 was very worth it for me.
That's fair. That's good to know.
What'd you pay $5 for?
It's called like the welcome pack or whatever, and it gives you like 5 different cars. And a couple other things, but one of the other little perks it gives you is a car voucher that will get you any car from the auto show.
Oh, okay.
So if you want like the $3 million Bugatti, like I did, it's free.
Oh, nice.
Sick. Oh, wow. So you didn't have to pay $3 million for it, IRL.
No, thankfully not. I mean, I wish I had $3 million to spend on a Bugatti.
Hey, did you know that the game is optimizing itself for my PC?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, mine shows high, but I turned it up to 120, and now it plays at like 70 frames, which is okay.
I have mine locked to 60,
I turned mine up,
but it preset itself to like the extreme graphic settings. So
No.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, I'm looking through there's skins you can get for the Bronco here. The like first one is there's some like bunch of police cars and stuff like that. But somebody made like a Trump 2024 one. It actually looks pretty cool.
oh no. God bless the internet.
Right. I was going to say that I was talking to this girl that I've been seeing for the last couple weeks, and yeah, it's all going very well, by the way.
Do tell.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did she watch the stream?
No.
Yeah,
yet.
Matt. Your girlfriend better watch my stream, otherwise you're kicked.
Yeah. She's not.
I need the viewers, please.
I'll text her right now to watch the stream. Right?
It's probably bad.
I'm finally in the game. Let's go.
She's also at work, so yeah, probably not the best idea.
She had a nurse.
Yeah, she is a nurse, actually.
Wow.
Nurses are crazy.
You speaking from experience, Caitlin?
Beautiful place
Maybe.
where everyone is welcome.
Anyway, I made some comment about like if I had the money to spend on a Lamborghini lady ever, and she was like shocked by that. She's like, I thought you'd be like a truck guy. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, I think I prefer the body styles of like the Aston Martins or the Bugattis over Lamborghinis.
That's fair. I really like the McLaren. I think that one's cool.
The McLaren's very nice. There's just something about Lamborghinis that I've always liked.
Yeah, it's classic.
And the Ferrari 40 I really like too.
Yes.
I mean, they're all up there, honestly. You know, if Bill Gates was like, here, you can have one of these 3 cars, I wouldn't complain about any of them.
Right. When that happens.
I mean,
Yes.
like, people normally complain about a free car in any manner? I mean, like, because even if it's a piece of junk, you can still just scrap it, and now you're like $500 richer. So
I feel like some people might complain about paying for the insurance on a Lamborghini or something like
The
that.
tax.
Yeah.
what? Okay, they give it to you for $1, and that means you paid $1 for it, and you pay tax on $1.
Yeah.
But then they have to license and register it, and then that's expensive. It's gonna be like $1,000. Oil
All right.
changes are $1,000.
Parachute drop with a Bronco. Let's go.
Still, the
Drop
game's
it like
terrible.
it's hot. Oh,
Can't come back from that.
we're off to a great start. So
Fantastic start.
The game thinks that I'm using a keyboard. I mean, I am on PC, but so like it says like R to repair. Well, there's no R on an Xbox controller.
I don't know if you guys saw my Twitter post, but the Warthog that you can get in the game has a max speed of 117 miles an hour. So
I'm
that's,
sure somebody will make a tune to make it go faster than that.
but I thought it was a pretty cool little Easter egg. So
Oh, I get it now.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, why 117?
because Spartan 117.
Wow. That,
Yeah, I didn't get that right. I'm sorry.
Come on.
Yeah, I just passed you, Chris.
Oh, you just passed me.
No, there's a BMW, and it says like it pulls in like people that you're friends with.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it said,
yeah.
Here's your gamer tag.
the drivatars. Those are cool. It's a nice touch.
It is.
I just jumped over somebody. I don't know who it was. I wasn't close enough to see their name.
If you honk it, then they'll join your game.
Oh yeah, that's how you did in Forza 4.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, here we go. Oh, ooh, a dirt track.
Right, you're right. I did just go through like a steel ivy at speed.
Yeah, it's totally fine with it.
It didn't even scratch the cars.
Yeah, how many cars is this plane carrying?
So many.
Oh, I didn't end up doing it, but I was gonna be a bald avatar, and so then I could be Vin Diesel. We got
Nice.
family.
Family. Dibs on the rock, if that's what we're doing.
Okay,
Who do I get?
I'll be.
You can be Paul Walker.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say Kevin Hart just for the memes, but
Is he in the later one?
no. But he and The Rock are always doing stuff.
Oh, yeah, I knew that. Okay, I didn't know that. I've never seen those back in the side.
I think Kevin Hart was in the spin-off that they did with The Rock and Jason Statham.
Oh,
Yeah. What? Hobbs and Shaw? Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah,
Tommy Shaw.
he was in there. I think he was in there as a like air marshal or something.
Okay.
nice.
Why am I driving a sports car speedster thing on a dirt road?
That's the new Corvette, first of all. But why they have you driving through a dust storm, I'll never know.
Yeah. It's a white
Seems
body
dangerous.
Corvette.
I know from Blizzard experience that you don't drive that fast.
You do.
I love
One
the
day.
wide body kit for. I love
Yeah.
that they have like body kits in general for more of the cars.
I just found out they added a bunch of stuff. You can change the color of your brakes. So I could change them on my Bronco.
Nice.
Seems a bit ridiculous.
This could get a little rough.
Oh, I'm doing a rally race now.
Oh,
I'm racing.
yeah.
I'm
I'm in
racing the plane.
the I'm in the jungle now. Thunder in the jungle. Let's go.
Welcome to the jungle.
Oh, a Porsche.
Not even a scratch.
Have you guys seen anything about the like impossible billboard to get?
I've seen a couple of them. Are you
There's
talking about
one
the
that-
one that's in the power lines?
Yeah, it's hanging dangling from a power line. And usually like one hill you can hit it from, and you have to. It's so perfect just to nick this thing. Because if you go too high, you hit the bar that's holding it, and then you don't get the board.
Yeah, because there's one in Forza Horizon 4 that I was never able to get. It's on top of a house, on top of a mountain. So there are no like hills that you can jump off of because
Oh my
it's on
gosh.
top of a house, on top of a mountain.
I'm pretty sure I know which one you're talking about too.
Yeah, still can't get it. I've never been able to reach it.
Okay, guys,
Gosh.
I'm racing a plane. It's chill.
This looks so good.
It's so good.
It's so pretty. Do you think I'll get lucky like I did in Forza Horizon 4 and have my third car unlocked be like the second best vehicle in the entire game?
Oh, nice.
I mean, that'd be pretty great.
I literally
they
played for like
put, like-
3 hours and then unlocked that vehicle, and I just played it and used it for everything for the rest of my playthrough.
Do they even put the good ones in the like unlocked boxes now?
Well, I got it from a wheel spin is what I got it from.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. Ooh. I like the slow-mo stuff.
They definitely still have really good stuff on the wheel spins. I need to upgrade my car. That means I can fast travel back.
If this rally car would not be faster than me, that'd be cool.
Don't lose the race to the tutorial.
Yeah.
Too late.
Chris.
Highway to Horizon.
It's okay, I lost today, yeah, too, technically.
I don't think you can win that.
When you come into the final one, I thought I was going to lose because it was scripted, but then I ended up beating it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ah, we got the new Mercedes.
Yes, that thing's fast.
Oh yeah, I'm already up to 170 and I haven't even rounded the first corner yet.
So will we be able to do missions together?
Yes.
Nice.
I know there's some of them that are like exclusively solo, but we should be able to do a few of them together.
Yeah. I'm trying to get through some of these very story ones right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, because there's some solo ones that you have to do at the start before you can join up.
I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi connection on my iPad, but the stream seems to be stuttering.
What about you, Fear?
No, it looks fine on my phone.
Okay.
Okay, it's probably just my iPad.
See you later, sucker.
Wow,
These still losers.
bridge is sweet.
Have you gone up the volcano yet?
I think that's what I just did.
No.
I guess technically you start there. In
Yeah.
The Bronco, in like the intro sequence.
Does this thing really only top out at 197? What a lame car.
Doesn't even do 200.
Oh, never mind. I just got to 210. I was looking at the achievements earlier, and the first one is like make it to the Mexico Horizon Festival, and only like 75% of the people have accomplished that. I'm like, you literally just beat the intro sequence. I just got it. I just got it. So like,
The speedrun.
only 75% of people have it. Like, what the heck? Character creation.
I gotta be honest, I was a little disappointed with the character creation.
Yeah, it was kind of bad.
Yeah, it looks like they almost doubled the amount of characters they had from Forza Horizon 4. Because they didn't have many in 4
Stuff doesn't
either.
look that good.
I mean, I'm just gonna put a racing suit and a helmet on my guy as soon as I can anyway, but still.
Is there a Karen cut somewhere? Where do I get a Karen cut? I don't see any Karen cuts. That's a sign of a good developer studio right there.
That's
Or they
really
have a
funny
Karen
because
What?
you could ask to speak to the manager, but technically you are the manager.
All right, we'll go with that. Oh, I could have purple hair. Sick. Or blue. Oh, green? I think green's too much.
Yeah, green's too much.
Blue is pretty dope, though. We could put prosthetics on.
Yeah, I really wanted to do a prosthetic arm, but I didn't.
Hello? Can the sound team hear me?
Do I want a male voiceover or for the DJ person?
I
Or
think that's your voice. I thought
Is it my
It
voice?
is your voice. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right.
you can pick the deep or the like your Alexa voice or whatever in your settings, but
Yeah, it does say now that I picked one that you can change it anytime by going to the festival site or a house.
All the radio DJs are still the same as they have been in the past,
Okay.
which I like that, honestly.
Yeah, some consistency throughout. Oh, I didn't get to pick my license plate.
it will do that.
We will eventually.
Okay.
Yeah. Matt, what is yours?
Just FehrFactor.
Mine's Zoom Zoom.
Nice.
Did you say loser?
I said Zoom Zoom.
Oh, zoom zoom.
Wow.
Did you say get wrecked, nerd?
Can you say feelings hurt?
Dude, if I could have picked a Karen cut, then I would have made my license plate just say talk to the manager.
Just make it manager.
Yeah.
I love it. The one radio station's playing Foo Fighters.
It's playing what?
Foo Fighters.
Sadly, because streamer mode is on, I will never hear it. Big sad.
I'm sorry.
Oh well.
Listen, if you plan on stopping by the festival at any point, you'll need one of these.
No promises, Jefa.
I believe this is yours. How was your
Hey,
flight?
she's giving me a floppy disk. I didn't know we still use those.
Yeah, I bet. Come on.
It's like your ID card, but it looks like a floppy disk.
Oh.
Dude, here's what I want to know. In streamer mode, can you still play all of the, like, classical music on that station, since those should be, like, well out of...
Yeah, you can still play the classical
know.
music channel. At least you were able to in Forza 4.
If the rumors about
I mean,
And
that's
like
the
pretty
best
much
channel
any
anyway,
other game
so-
that has a streamer mode.
Oh, speaking of, did we get
Classical music, best music.
Yeah.
Mira, qué chulada.
This is quite a collection.
How's the Jeep Gladiator
I'll get them
faster
over
than
to
the
the garage.
Purple?
But which
Makes
one
no
are we
sense.
taking out first?
Upgrades, maybe?
That's the one from the mission. I'm doing the sandstorm thing.
Oh, then I couldn't tell you.
Oh,
Have you not
I
done
get to
this at
pick
all?
my first car. Oh.
Yeah, I think you own all three of them, but you just get to drive one of them first.
Yeah, I think I might use the Supra.
I took the Bronco because it's Ford.
Yeah.
I took the Corvette because Corvettes.
All right, well, I'll round it out and I'll go with the Supra. We'll have one of each.
I'm glad we're all on the same page.
The latest
By that,
successor
I
to one
mean
of the
different
most
pictures.
iconic cars out there. Good
I'm in the Supra right now because I'm doing one of the seasonal races, and apparently the Corvette does not fall into the same class as the Supra.
That makes sense. Press A to get into the car. Okay.
Take
Supra's nice though, I will say that.
Dude, is that a Supra?
Great. How about a personalized number plate?
Is that a Supra?
All right. My license plate is just gonna be Mythic.
Nice.
MYTHIC. Okay, yeah. I just need to space it out so it actually fits in there, right?
I mean, you can always just put like a bunch of weird symbols at the end of it, or I think you can leave blank spaces.
I'm not
too.
making an AOL login name. I don't want a whole bunch of.
Ouch.
You can leave blank spaces.
Yeah, I know. I just needed to
Okay, Taylor
space
Swift.
it because that's why I was counting.
I see. I follow.
Did you guys listen to the new album today?
What new album? The Taylor Swift album? No.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Dude, it's
I
Taylor's
didn't even know
version.
there was one.
It's her stuff that she's done. It's just her re-recorded stuff.
Oh, okay. No,
Every-
back when I lived with Ashley and Spencer in Tucson, they definitely would have been playing it.
I'll get the rest of your cars to the garage. Gives me a little more time with them.
All right, there we go. Mythic.
Boop, boop.
Mythical Karen.
Mythical Karen. The
I
worst.
played
about making an
I
entrance.
played a round of
I know
their
you've just arrived, but
Eliminator
our first
game
showcase
or
is
whatever
ready to
earlier
roll.
today because
We
it was
just
one of
need
the
our
like
superstar.
summer challenges
ready
for
for
this
this?
season.
Oh, I am
Okay.
ready. I'll be there soon.
And it wasn't bad. I ended up with like, because so the cards are broken up in levels from 1 to 10, and so you have to like go around and try to find drops, and then you can challenge people. And so I had this like level 10 car, and I challenged this guy, but I was behind a guardrail, and it put me to like a dead stop when I challenged him. So then I couldn't get around the guardrail, and I lost. I was like, "Are you kidding me?
Auto lose.
Like, what a way to lose."
So I'm excited because I haven't looked at the garage yet to see what cars are available. But I saw somebody post that there's a Ford Super Duty in the game,
Oh yeah.
and I'm excited to have a Ford dually.
I've seen one just rolling around like in the wild.
That'll be me.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
also that Hennessy like 6x6 truck.
Oh yeah.
That's in there, and then they have
Wow.
the actual like Mercedes AMG version of it too.
Oh nice.
yeah. So, my pastor has played this game a little bit already because I just saw his score pop up on the screen.
Oh, nice.
Sunday sermon isn't done, but Forza is getting done.
Sermon is
Don't
just
know
in
what
Forza
verse we're
Horizon
talking about on Sunday, but
Life is like a rock.
He's gonna be introducing you to the Church of the V8 probably.
Life is a highway.
This is just Mad Max now.
yeah.
I'm not completely sure what your
No,
next
he
showcase
goes
is
Vin
planning
Diesel and he's like, around here,
Said he
we're
had a few
family.
surprises in the hold back garden.
All right. Should I tune my 94 Ford Hoonigan before I start this first race?
No, you
I-
can easily.
I don't ever mess around with the tunes. I just feel like I don't know enough to do it well.
Okay.
I figured out in 4 that you just get the preset ones from people, and they're much better than you trying to do it yourself half the time.
Oh yeah, that's smart. Just like go on Reddit and look up tunes.
Oh no, you can get presets in the game. People post them.
Oh.
So they're like,
okay.
here's if you need a certain class vehicle, so like a S or something like that, they'll have a Bronco S, and then like somebody else will have it an A because some people overpower them.
Oh, that's sick. Okay.
Yeah,
Ooh.
so hopefully it's the same.
Mayan temples. Sick.
Dude, there's so much cool stuff in this game. I've done a couple of the expeditions already, and they're so good.
I'm finding XP boards right now.
Nice. Nice.
Because I think I'm at a point where now everything's available, so we can start together whenever you want.
Okay.
I should definitely be at that point.
Yeah, I'm doing the first race thing. I'm not exactly sure what it is. It's the first place it tells you to go after you create your character and stuff, so.
Yep.
Yeah, I got you.
Like 3 days after the game released early for people who bought the deluxe edition, I saw somebody posted a YouTube video already of them opening 50 super spins in a row.
Nice.
Like, you gotta play the game so much to get 50 super spins. That's ridiculous.
I think that's what they did with that hack.
The hack?
Either that or I think it was just the Goliath race, the AFK thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's how
It's
they
not
got.
really. Yeah, it's not like a glitch technically because it's in the accessibility settings,
Oh, that's how they do
but I don't think it's like use as intended for sure.
it. Definitely not. For
Oh, gosh.
AFK farming.
So that's a very sharp turn.
FehrFactor's ahead of me.
I mean, it's cool. It's cool that they wanted to put something in the game so like people who can't actually like steer or use a controller could like still play.
But
But
people are abusing it.
Yeah, it sucks that people are abusing it.
They should only allow it if you plug into like an accessibility like controller.
Yeah, well, yeah, because Xbox has that fancy schmancy,
DJ pad.
yeah, DJ pad looking thing for people with disabilities. So
That thing's pretty sweet.
yeah, that thing is sick. I watched a video on like the development process on that as well, and they spent a lot of time like developing that, and even like the packaging went through focus groups, and like one of the things that they learned is for the packaging they needed to like make it so there was no like wrappings or twist ties or like anything like that, and everything could be opened with like just the pull, like just pulling on a piece of cloth, because like some people don't have fingers, and so like how do you open a package if you don't have fingers? And so they spent a ton of time developing it. It was super cool.
Well, yeah, when you're selling something that's designed for accessibility, that it actually is intended for that audience.
Yeah.
So, how do I already have like this sweet McLaren? It said that some cars were added to my garage. I just went and looked. I have 2018 Sienna McLaren.
I got the Senna 2. I think it might be playing 4.
Oh, okay. I got a 911 GT2 RS 2018. A Lambo LP 770.
Yeah, I got a few things like that. The only thing I can think of is that it was like rewards from playing the other game.
Yeah, and I remember that was like those were the big cars in that one, so maybe.
So somehow I finished first in that first race, but I was behind everybody in like at the end.
Scripted one.
Hooray for scripting, I guess.
You're always the hero.
What a race! That was incredible.
Yeah, that first showcase, I think I definitely... It said I got first by like a 1/10 of a second, and I'm like, there's no way.
Oh, it actually tells you how much XP you need for the next level. That is so nice.
I love that they added drag strips in like 4.
Yeah, so you can go test your stuff. That was super cool.
Well, and like they added drift cars and then drag strips because like maybe some people want to do that instead of just road racing.
Yep.
Cheers, Haley. See you soon.
All right, now I just have to go back to their festival site, and then I think I'm done.
So it was
Okay, cool. I'm just doing some seasonal races.
So then I need to purchase my first home.
inside of a cargo
Too late, I already did that.
Actually, you've had 2.
Joke's on you, game.
I'm one house ahead of you.
Just earned a skill point.
That's the next achievement though.
Use your skill point here to unlock perks. Every car has its own set, offering unique bonuses. Skill points can be spent on any car you own.
Now, how about some Foo Fighters?
Oops. I think it is gonna play Foo Fighters.
Oh.
Well,
We'll see.
I mean,
The radio person just said, "How about some Foo Fighters?" So,
It's just the starting sound.
but the same song is still playing that was playing before, so I guess not.
Maybe they
That's
can
good.
take out the announcer talking.
Yeah. I mean, this first part is fairly scripted, so it's not that surprising.
Turn right.
I've had a few requests come in, both in need of a talented
Looks like I'm in
driver.
Arizona
Care to
now.
take a look? My friend
Kinda like
Carmen is
palm
looking to
trees
photograph
and
storms in the area,
looks
and
like,
she's asked for a driver
Cape
with
Creek or
strong
whatever.
off-road skills.
Oh,
You
they're
must
golf
be
carts.
over
And
in
Alejandra's
like
requested a
Baja.
driver to help her search for a long-lost Vocho. With a bit of time before the next big event, who should we contact first?
I'm down in the southwest.
Okay. All right.
do need to go
So
walking.
I have the option of going to El Camino into the storm for a photo thing.
Sure, we can make the
I
schedule
did that
work.
one already.
I can come
Okay.
back
I
with the
also
other one
did the
later.
storm.
Yeah.
All right. Do I have to do that one, or can we do multiplayer yet?
I don't
I
know.
think you got to do one of those two first.
Okay.
I'll help
I'll do
Carmen.
El
I'm
Camino
not
then.
sure.
I'll let Alejandra
The El
know you can
Camino
help
one
her
goes by
later.
fast.
Okay.
Yeah, and the sandstorm one went super fast. Or is that the one you're saying you did?
Yeah, that's the sandstorm one.
Oh,
Hola, amiga.
yeah.
Haley says she
Took
found
less
me
than
a
5
driver. One
minutes.
who's not afraid to dive right in. Have you ever chased after a Mexican dust storm before?
No, but I get the feeling I'm about to.
Get out of here, YoSat Game 03.
Arrive at your destination.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I missed my stop.
Whoops.
All right, into the storm.
Wow, you can get so much wheel spin with this McLaren.
Yeah.
The torque.
Oh, you're the driver everyone talks about. Haley's asked for pictures of all the cars at the festival. It's called
So much torque.
Horizon Promo. And obviously, we want action shots, fast ones.
I can do fast. Let's go.
Oh, I bet the GT2 RS is because I owned Forza 7. Because that was the main
That could
car
be.
back
For
in-
Horizon Promo, you just
Ah.
need to take a picture of your car, but it'll look better with a little drama. Let's head into the storm and find the
Oh, that
perfect
tree was
location.
sturdy.
Yeah, I wonder like if I'll get anything from my progress on Forza Horizon 4.
Yeah, I think that's the McLaren.
Okay, there's a turnoff.
I love playing the
Some
Lego
people
mode on
believe
4.
mysterious things happen in storms like
That was
these.
pretty cool.
I never did that.
There's even a
It
story
made all
of
my
an
dreams come true.
explorer who got lost in
Yeah,
a storm.
and then I like the Hot Wheels from Forza Horizon 3.
Oh, yeah.
You go on the loop-de-loop and everything.
So what are they gonna have in 5?
I'll take any excuse to
Mega
drive this
blocks.
fast in the heart of storm.
No, it's Roblox.
Roblox.
Make all the kids happy.
Dude, they could do a Minecraft crossover because
That'd be dope.
Xbox owns both of them.
I'm okay with that. The Canon Maverick. I'm just looking through the store now. All the cool stuff.
I'm doing some drifting, getting my points.
Skirt, skirt.
Over there, do you see it in the sun? Get a picture of that statue.
What's the button?
A. E-brake.
Oh, there we go. No, she wanted a photo.
Oh, you hold on the D-pad.
Yeah, D-pad up. D-pad up. And then...
There's so many cool Super Duties. And of course, there's a Let's Go Brandon one.
there's the guy I was in the Marine Corps with who had a No Fear branded Ford.
What?
Nice.
Yeah, we made fun
What
of him
did it
for it.
Uy, this is increíble. The
You said
photos
what?
look great.
There's a
Now
No
it's supposed to
Fear
be any
branded
statues like that near
Ford.
here.
Maybe it was uncovered by the
I'm
storm.
not sure if you're saying branded or Brandon.
That must
branded. Like at the brand. All right. I don't. Is No Fear a brand or is it just like? I don't know.
I think it's a brand.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a 90s thing.
I'm kind of 90s.
That's the easiest way to describe it. So,
Yeah, it really is.
Okay, because let's say that has
We've
nothing
kicked
to.
off a whole bunch of
Yeah,
new
it looks like
events,
it's a
so
skating
time for you
brand
to
or
get out
something.
there and show
Okay,
us
yeah.
what a superstar
I was like,
can
that has
do.
nothing to do with what I just
Everything
said.
you do earns you accolades. Think of them as mini challenges that cover races, stunts, exploration, everything.
all right.
If you earn enough accolades, we'll
Earn
be able to
5,700
turn
more
and kick off the
accolade
next
points to
chapter of
unlock the
our
next Horizon Adventure
So,
chapter.
What do you want to do first?
Oh, I definitely just hit a dog.
What? Excuse me. How dare
My
you?
fault, man. He came out of nowhere. He literally just spawned in.
We switched to a screen and we just see him target a dog. Came out of nowhere, man.
No, thankfully the dog had God mode turned on, and he just walked right through my car.
No. Okay.
Good job, dog.
There you go. All right. So I just did Into the Storm, and now I have a bunch of things I can select to go get accolade points.
Yeah, I have a bunch of things I can select too, so I think we're on the same page.
Okay.
I want that 450.
Let's see. What if I do the runway danger sign?
Gotta be PR stunts.
Because it won't let me back out of the map either. That's annoying.
Oh,
Okay. So I selected a thing. Oh yeah. Hey, look. Forza Horizon 4 2018 McLaren Senna.
there you go.
Sick. All right. How do I invite people? How do I join people? What's the deal?
How
Dude,
do
I swear, as soon as the AI gets more than like 50 feet away from you, they're just gone. Like, physics no longer apply to them.
gravity's not a thing?
Yeah. What? How come? Okay. So Sushi's showing up as an online player.
I might not be because I'm in a race right now.
I hope it's not because you're on Xbox and we're on PC.
I mean, do we know if there's crossplay?
There's supposed to be crossplay, yeah.
Well, I don't know what to say then.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I mean,
downloaded it on Xbox as well, so I mean, like, if I absolutely have to, I can switch over. But
Hold on, Chris. I'm drag racing a semi-truck,
okay.
and it's beating me. I'm in a 911 turbo.
Oh, I have 2 car packs available.
You're the convoy leader.
Says we're in a
Remember,
convoy.
you have to set up your deck.
Hooray!
Yeah, I see you.
Also, Ghost is disabled
I'm
for
gonna come
drivers
to
in
you.
your convoy.
Okay.
So you can trade paint if you really want.
You all cars.
Oh, it says we can hit each other
Nice.
because she said you can trade paint. It's like a heavy metal radio station.
Oh, I can get a monster Formula Drift car.
Where are you finding these packs at?
Oh, I actually have to buy it. This is stupid. If you press start and then tab over to the store,
Oh, car packs.
car packs. Oh yeah, and then I see the welcome pack that Fear got.
So you don't just get these?
No, I thought you did because that's the way it makes it sound, but
Yeah, it looks like it's.
then you actually go to select them and it's like pay us $6.
Yeah. The $6 whatever welcome pack is worth it though, if you ask me.
Please.
Ba, ba, ba.
right,
Well,
this
I'm not
is
going to do that on
definitely-
stream because I don't know what's going to show up. So
No, yeah. This is a long race, but I'll let you guys know as soon as I'm done.
okay.
Okay. I found car collections and I'm looking for something here. Don't know what it does.
Ba, 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 ba. Gifts. I get a gift card. I have been gifted a 2020 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray Coupe. Okay.
Sushi, you were totally right about like grabbing other people's tunes from the thing, by the way.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Like
that's,
I grabbed
learned
one
that.
for my Supra and it's infinitely better.
Hey, amiga.
Nice.
These are all the
Yeah,
cars
because
you've
you can
ever
try and
owned.
upgrade
There
everything
are
yourself,
some
but
gaps
then
in
you
your
put on like
collection,
everything
though.
and then it just
You
drives like
should do
crap.
something about that.
Oh, it's taking me back to the auto show, Chris. I'm not on my way to you.
Why? I'm literally just sitting on the road right now.
You're gonna take it, man. Alright, now I'm leaving the auto show.
Okay. I am driving. Can you catch up? That's the question.
Are you
400
parked?
yards.
Yeah.
Turn sharp right.
Can you place a marker on my vehicle so you know where I am?
I did.
So the answer is yes.
Turn sharp right.
I did, yes.
Okay. Because like, I wasn't sure what would happen. Like if you could only mark the ground where I was, or if you can actually put a tag on my car so if I drive somewhere.
True. I'm driving, so I can't tell if you're moving or not. And if the marker's following you, so we'll find out when I get to my destination.
Okay. Yeah, I am moving right now.
Nope, it doesn't. Yeah, I don't think it's actually following you.
Boo. Come on. Whatever development company studio name is that I forgot.
I don't think you've ever been able to put a marker on somebody's car.
No, you can't.
It is 2021. I expect more things than a polished, beautiful game at launch.
Are you still... Wait, you flashed back, Chris?
What?
Did you flash back? You were...
400 yards.
Looks, says you're currently where you were like 5 minutes ago. Even
No,
though you were moving.
I'm still going.
Turn sharp right.
I'm on the bridge
yards.
down in the
Turn right.
southwest.
I was on a bridge about 2 minutes ago.
Turn right.
Well, it was updating, and then all of a sudden it moved you somewhere else.
Okay.
So I can't get you.
All right. I am now stopped, so feel free to
It
ping me.
It says you're still where you were at.
Big
Oh.
price is an offer every time.
I don't know what to
Okay,
tell you.
done
I'm at the
with my
airfield.
race.
I'm at the
So I'm gonna try to
airfield is
join
where
you
I'm at.
guys.
So,
Like the Horizon Show airfield?
where's the map?
Oh, I know why. I just remembered that like earlier today it was like you're disconnected from online, and I don't think I ever reset it.
Oh, okay. No, like way south. Sushi.
Okay, your marker just moved, so let's see if it can re-find you.
Okay. Yeah.
How do I go back?
The
online?
airfield way to the south though.
Okay, is it by that airfield cross country circuit? There we go.
Yeah, by that thing.
There we go. Friends and players.
Yeah. I still don't see you. Oh, there you are. I see you.
Can you send me an invite?
I did.
Hey,
Let's go.
I'm in the convoy.
Looks like we got us a convoy.
I love that song.
Glad you got the reference.
All right, I'll come try to meet up with you guys.
Okay. Sushi, where are you at?
I can see your gamer tag now.
Okay.
It's off in the distance with like 7 others, but we'll see if it actually keeps
Okay.
updating.
Oh yeah, I see you. Okay. I'm just doing donuts.
Nice.
Where you guys at?
The airfield? On the
Airfield
south.
way to the south.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. I see you. I think I'm on my way.
I see you, Sush.
Just removing my marker from the map. There you are.
I'm 10 miles away.
Well, it tells you miles. You're doing reverse counts.
I am.
Oh! That's so close.
Where you at? There you are.
You can move your camera with your right joystick.
I am. That's what I'm doing. I'm watching you.
Oh.
Get out of my way.
You didn't even hit. Didn't even hit.
Oh wait, whoa! Have you guys had one of these skill songs pop up yet?
Oh, where you get like double XP?
Yeah,
No.
I haven't had one in this game yet.
I didn't even know it was a thing. It's giving me like a ×5 multiplier right now.
You've just been challenged to a head-to-head.
I challenged you, Chris.
I was wondering what that was.
I don't know what we do, but
I think it's just like a 1v1 race. The thing
yeah, it
is,
sounds like a
I'm in a
head-to-head.
Class A vehicle and you're in a Class S, so
what's the problem?
it's
I'm
not
about to
fair.
show up with an, I'm about to show up with an X, so
Oh, okay, that's just inspects you.
Oh, there's an XP board over here. I'm gonna go grab that.
Yeah, let's get it. But Chris, my car is rear-wheel drive, so it's okay. I have a lot of wheel spin.
Okay.
Already, are you? That was an XP.
What
right
are you
now
driving?
I'm at
The Horizon
21,000 points with a
Mexico.
×10 multiplier.
There's plenty more to be
Ooh.
discovered if you're feeling adventurous.
Okay. Don't ruin it.
Yeah, I'm really trying hard not to.
Ah, I see a sick jump.
It is safe to do so.
Oh, Chris, there's a XP thing on top of this plane.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where I'm at. Ah, I missed it.
I'm still 5 miles away from the airfield.
Oh, there's an XP board down in this hangar.
I don't see you on my map anymore, so.
I'm down at the end of the airstrip. On the far south side.
Turn around.
East.
Ooh, tunnel.
Safe to do so.
Secret tunnel.
Secret. Oh, there it is. I see you now. Move.
This is a fast travel.
You want to race?
Discount on fast travel. Smash them up.
I can
Here's a
redeem a
recap,
reward.
athletes. Everything updates
I have to
automatically
drive.
based on
Oh,
what
I
you
have a
achieved here
challenge
at
to drive
Horizon
it
Mexico.
over
But
250
right
for
now,
5
all you
seconds
need to
too.
worry
I forgot about
is
that.
getting back out there and doing what you
Where
do
is the
best.
challenge at?
It's in the like seasonal tab.
Seasonal tab.
Oh, this road is too windy for that.
And Horizon will cover
What was the
all your
goal?
expenses.
To drive what?
Valid.
Over 250 miles an hour for 5 seconds. But this road is too windy to achieve that.
Yeah.
Come over to the airstrip.
I have 10 seconds left in my skill song.
You think let's go?
Ooh, I'm less than a mile away.
Oh, what's the button to honk your horn?
Right stick. man.
Right stick.
Oh yeah.
Wait, you just disappeared.
Are you ready?
Where'd you go? You disappeared.
I'm still here. You ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Oops. Oh gosh. Hold on.
I don't see it.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh yeah, you just disappeared too now. So I don't
Okay,
know.
was gonna say,
I don't
do you
know
even see me?
how we're gonna tell if we win. Oh, there you are. You just showed back up, and you're way far ahead of me. Oh, it shows FehrFactor as being the convoy leader now.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, it does. Oh, there's a big jump down here.
Yep. Oh my
I'm
gosh,
almost to
dude!
the
You just
airfield.
flew.
Oh, I saw somebody. They've been trying to cross this river, and somebody got like the Dukes of Hazzard car, and they were able to clear it.
Oh, sick.
How was that?
And they played the, like the music or whatever. And that was great. XP board over here, underneath the bridge.
I'm guessing you guys just went off the big ramp at the end there.
We did,
Yeah.
yeah.
I went like 1,300 feet.
I missed how much I did.
Yeah, I think it was that. I'm gonna go back and check it because that was awesome.
All right, I'm going back to the airfield though. I'll meet you guys there.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll meet you guys there as well.
Taking a shortcut through the jungle. Physics don't matter, and trees don't care.
That's me. Hey, there you are. So I'll go down to the other end and let's all race to the jump and then jump.
Oh, rude.
I scraped his paint. Yeah, he's gone.
He's so fast. Oh my gosh.
I'm doing 160.
I'm at 220 right now.
I'm at 163, 5,
180.
6. Bye.
Entry. Hold on, I gotta reset my cosmetics. This is too ugly.
Yeah, how do you do that?
Cosmetic damage off.
Oh, you can. How do you get into camera mode again?
D-pad up.
Yep, and then reset cosmetic damage.
Left bumper.
And then you just exit.
Actually, Chris, you're still the convoy leader. I just have a crown by my name for whatever reason.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Are we starting from back in the jungle?
Well, I am because you guys are faster than me, so
You're gonna get a running start?
I need more of a running start.
Okay, I mean I'm gonna start in pavement. I feel like that's smarter, but
I like how your license plate doesn't have enough spaces for all your characters, so it's FehrFactor.
Yeah.
alright.
Okay, I'm just gonna go, and then you guys go when you're ready.
We'll give
Here
you a
comes
head start.
Yeah, because don't worry, you will catch up to me.
Okay,
I'm going Sushi.
and you pass.
Turn right.
Is that tuned as well?
No, it's not tuned yet.
What?
Oh, there's Chris. Bye, Chris.
Oh my gosh, dude, get back here.
Chris, how fast are you going?
165.
Okay, I'm doing 190. I'm catching
I
you.
made it to 242 before I hit the ramp.
I
hit
was at
200 even.
I was at 172 before I hit.
I'm above Chris.
Alright, new personal best, 2097 when in danger zone.
I got 1600.
Yeah, what did I
Did
get?
you cross the river?
No, I just drove the rest of the
I
way
got
across.
1301 is what I got.
Nice. Oh, and it shows
I love-
us personal best for the team. Or for
I
us.
love that you can drive in the river now.
The deep water you can't. This one you can. Did you get the XP board over here, Fear? Underneath the bridge?
Yeah, I believe so.
Cool.
It's grayed out, so I'm assuming I did.
Come on, car, you can do it.
Alright, now what?
It's so slow. Let's go find a race and do it.
Okay, 2 seconds.
I'd really like to
Swap.
get a big car.
I'm gonna swap to a car that's more in line with what you guys are driving.
Okay. So,
It put me back on the bridge above you guys, though.
Okay. I might switch to... Chris is driving an A class.
where's this XP board? I just saw it here. There you are.
Ooh, I'm coming. I need to grab this one still, I think.
Me too.
Car collection.
It's gonna be a bad choice, but I'm trying to fit in the class.
Up, 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 up.
You have just unlocked a permanent perk.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh.
my Toyota Supra is a 786. So
Where's the,
Oh,
XP
for
board?
sure.
I'm literally parked right on top of it.
Yeah. Well, I went with a Focus, but Fear's over here to Corvette.
Oh, I mean, the Corvette's a starter with the Supra, so that's just kind of what I assumed we were doing.
Yeah, that works. Okay, so now I just need to find an actual race around here somewhere. How about this one? Emerald Circuit. Have you guys done the Emerald Circuit yet?
I don't think so. That sounds good to me.
Okay.
I'm stuck on a light pole. It's a sturdy one.
Nice focus, Sushi.
Take it.
I'm really stuck in
know
the
why I got
sand
this.
right now. What the heck?
I love all-wheel drive donuts.
Do you require a push, or did you need it out?
Yeah, I'm good.
Turn left.
Yeah, I really like the wide body kit for this Corvette.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, that's a trip. Oh, Sushi.
Watch out for that jump there.
He jumped my car.
Holy crap. Yeah, I hit that thing too, and I just went flying.
It's so weird that you guys just like disappeared from the map
Yeah.
for a couple seconds.
That just happened to me.
400 yards. Turn left.
Oh, there's hot air balloons way out in the distance there.
I have no idea where you went because you're off my map.
No.
Oh,
I'm right behind you. Take a left.
It's okay. I'm only 500 yards away from the destination, so
Oh, I have a barn find in this area.
You have arrived at your destination.
if I enter the event, do co-op. Aha, haha. Horizon Extreme Golf? What?
What?
Complete
Oh, yeah, I
9
think that
stun-filled
was-
holes and smash the targets to win.
That sounds.
Yeah, I think that was one of the ones somebody made.
Oh, that's sick. We'll do the actual
Race.
race though.
Hold on, let me switch
Sure.
cars. So I need to be on one that's not this one.
Okay.
It's so slow compared to yours.
Just so you know, this is in wet conditions.
Okay.
Yeah.
What level of class are we going for here?
I was just gonna stick with A.
Okay, that works for me. Oh, okay.
Should we all do supers?
Yeah, sure we can.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I got in the Corvette.
My Corvette is not an A class, so.
It's not a wet conditions car either. I go Bronco, beat all of y'all.
I get my Supra.
All right. Oh, I can select the. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's something higher than S class now. They have S1, S2.
Yeah, there's X.
Yeah, I knew there was X,
there's
but I don't remember there being different S classifications.
Oh, really? There was last game.
Oh, okay. I just didn't pay enough attention, I guess.
Why is there a Corvette inside me?
I don't know. He's chilling though. Oh, there we go. I had to hit X to join the event.
Okay.
I think I got it. Just please wait for the event to
Are we
start.
good? There we go. Just had to wait. Waiting for next race, huh?
Let's join him.
And I wanted to see if I could put like rain tires on this, but yo, what up, dude?
That's interesting because I do have off-road tires on mine.
Who's the girl?
That's me.
That's
The
me.
blue hair. Come on.
What you do?
We just didn't recognize you with the Karen cut.
Sorry, I don't have an answer.
Oh my god.
I could hear that.
Sorry, I don't have an answer to that. Nothing speechless.
Alright, here we go. So we're all
what?
together against the AI.
How did you just tear past me here? Is yours tuned?
Oh, yeah, it's definitely tuned.
Oh man.
Mine is not. Mine's
Mine is-
completely stock.
Same. Oh, sorry. Pick him on the inside. Nice. Why is there no Teslas in this game yet?
Oh
Yeah.
no.
That'd be hilarious because there'd be no tuning or anything. Oh, I missed the checkpoint. No.
Oh,
Oh, R.I.P.
I skirted just inside of it. I'm at the back.
yeah, I did too.
Here, you got this.
Yeah.
I need you guys to catch up. mean, we got 3 laps, so you guys will definitely be able to get some positions back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're caught up with the rear cars already, so. Oh, we did just start lap 2 though, so I should probably hurry up.
Okay, I'm 9th.
I'm still last.
We just need to get another 500 points. There we go. Oh, that turn always gets me.
Are you already done?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I knew which one you're talking about though. Yeah, I keep slamming that one.
Wow, that was horrible. Okay.
Yeah, I think we're all doing the same thing. Yeah, this thing corners so terribly on these stock tires. The brakes are pretty bad.
Yeah, it's not the greatest.
We're winning now.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys are not last anymore.
Hey.
Fear, it's time for the shake and bake. I'm in 4th, so I'm coming up.
Nice. I didn't
Okay.
slam that corner this time.
I use the other guys to brake.
Hey, if you're not bumping, you're not racing.
Right.
Yeah, this isn't a racing sim, all right? You can do whatever you want.
No rules.
Forza zone, no rules.
Exactly.
I got third.
All right. I didn't get last. That's the key
What'd you
point.
get?
8.
Nice.
I was actually like right behind you.
It's not how those numbers work, but okay. For your ears in the middle, you have such like off-road tires.
Yeah, I do.
That was incredible! As a thank you from Horizon, you can keep the car.
Does Sushi sound weird to you at all, Fear?
How so?
He had like some weird like double echo thing going on.
I wasn't catching that.
It's
no.
better now though. It was just during the race.
Weird. Oh, I did notice there was a microphone next to my tag during the race. Do I have
Oh.
like a different game chat on?
Yeah, there's in-game voice chat, so you have to turn that option off.
For the settings.
I guess while we're out here, I'm gonna try to find this barn.
Okay. I'm gonna go grab this XP board right here.
Yeah, there's a couple around.
So just turn microphone off?
Yeah, yep.
I did it.
Okay. Ooh, I can change my car horn.
I know motores.
How do you do
But
that?
I also know no car is complete without a novelty horn.
Go to the start menu, right bumper over to cars, and the bottom right option says car horn.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Modernicity.
Yeah. How do I get to game settings though?
It's on the main one when you hit the start. It's in the bottom right.
Ah, I see it.
Yeah, it's not where you think. You should think there should be a tab.
Yeah. I do want to take a look at audio. I'm still upset that there's no music option.
I love that you can get the Windows XP shutdown noise.
Wait,
What?
is that sound effects?
Yeah.
As a horn?
Yeah, I don't have it unlocked, but
Oh,
you can
okay.
get it.
Oh yeah, musical horns.
They have the Woololo sound too.
Where's the Windows one? Is it at the bottom?
Chris, they got Grunt birthday party.
Oh, let's go.
The Windows XP shutdown should be the noise for everything.
Dude, Wololo is so good though.
Where is that one?
All the way at the bottom of sound effects.
Oh,
it's
there
right
it
above
is.
Grunt Birthday Party.
What is that from?
It's from like Age of Empires 2 or something.
They
Way
also have
back.
Microsoft Teams calling noise.
Oh, I get it.
Give
Yeah,
everybody PTSD.
You can get the Halo Shield recharge sound.
The Windows shutdown is awesome.
You can get the actual Halo theme.
It's awesome.
I have the Sea of Thieves one unlocked apparently, so we're definitely equipping that. Alright, where is this barn?
You can get a sheep bleat as your horn.
Of course you can.
Slap into bass.
Right as the Valkyries.
The slap in the bass one sounds almost like the Seinfeld intro. It's pretty good.
I just discovered some crop circles.
Oh yeah?
Perfect.
Oh yeah. Where is this barn?
I don't know. I'm gonna go back to that race that we just did and see if I can select the mini golf one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is awesome. The Swiss themes, the Doom one was great.
I found a building. Oh, I found it. Let's go.
There you go.
Look at this.
Barn find.
I gotta come here.
Let me know when you're good.
I'm just in a little cutscene at the moment.
Okay. Let's do enter event, co-op, off-road.
Ooh, it's some sort of Baja truck.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't have a car that fits for this thing.
What kind of class does you?
Yeah, what does it say?
Oh, you need the 2069 Ford Bronco.
2069?
I think that's one of the ones you get from the welcome pack.
Oh,
'cause I have
number
that.
2069 Ford Bronco. It's the 2020 Ford Bronco.
It's the race one.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe I should get the welcome pack.
Are we doing it?
For $5-6, I think it's worth it.
Yeah. Let me switch
If we
to.
can play mini golf.
I'm gonna switch to face cam here and buy this.
There you go. Where are you guys at? I'm gonna try to come find you.
I'm back at where that other race started and ended.
I see you. Where are you, Sushi?
I'm right back in.
Okay.
I am also buying it.
What's this?
I'll just
Forza
drive
Horizon
on
5
over.
Premium Add-Ons bundle? Oh, that's. I think that's the.
I think that's like
the,
everything.
the
and
deluxe edition.
expansions. Yeah, it's like $45.
Yep. I'm just gonna do the welcome pack one here.
So
I think I
should probably buy the Bugatti with that voucher, but I really want the Super Duty.
I mean, the Bugatti's not going anywhere.
That's
Do what your heart desires.
I'm so split.
I mean, if you're getting a car to go fast, the Koenigsegg Jesko, I believe, is the fastest car in the game.
Okay. You need something with speed and handling, you know?
New cars have been added to your thing.
I love the Koenigsegg's, honestly.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about like really rich people cars.
Like, yeah, not even real, like, mainstream brands.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
Sushi, let me know when you've purchased the welcome pack.
I did. I just need to switch that car.
Okay.
That Apollo Intensa Emozione or whatever they give you in the welcome pack is like up there too.
Yeah, that one
I
looks.
think it's crazy looking.
Okay, I'm in my Bronco.
I'm also in the
Okay,
Bronco.
I
What
can't
up?
exit my.
There's a bus. Let's push the bus backwards.
There's a bus. Where?
Do you
I
not
don't
see the
see
bus?
I don't see a bus. No.
Oh, I'm just like ramming a bus.
What the
I drive
heck?
right through.
I can't get out of my start menu.
I don't know. Oh, I had a glitch earlier like that.
How did you fix it?
I closed, open, closed, open, closed, open, and then it finally let me do it. But if you can't leave, that's a problem.
Yeah, like I hit the B button and it backs me out of the start menu and then immediately reopens the start menu.
Yes, I just kept open, closing, or like kept doing that, and then it eventually let me out. That's all I can tell you. That's all I did.
I have not had that problem yet. Oh my gosh.
Probably a PC issue.
That bus just destroyed me.
Bus came back for revenge.
Yeah, okay.
It did, dude.
I'm
It
going
hit
to
like 50
exit to
miles an hour.
desktop quick, and then I'm going to jump back in.
Okay.
Because
see if it breaks our
it's
convoy.
really not working at all.
Can you make fear?
I don't know if I can do anything like that. Convoy.
Convoy.
Let's make fear the thing. Here we go. Promote to convoy leader. There you go.
Yep, I see it.
I'm the convoy leader.
Okay, I'm gonna exit to desktop now, and then I'll be back.
You want to do a race in the meantime, Sushi?
Sure.
Or we can wait for him too. I don't.
Yeah,
think it'll be that long.
it's literally gonna take me like a few seconds.
Where are you even at?
I'm still right over here by the golf course.
Okay, I think I just passed it.
I see you going down the road the other way on the map.
The other way. Okay, turn around.
Yeah. I'm like on that
Oh,
course.
I think I see you.
Yeah, I'm just sitting in the middle of the road, so I actually grabbed an ice cream bar from the fridge.
Nice.
Ooh.
You blip.
Yeah, I found these little like keto like whatever, and disclaimer, I'm not eating keto, but
But the ice cream bars are pretty good.
yeah, the ice cream bars are pretty good. You know, I'm trying to eat like low sugar, low calorie, whatever.
Yep.
And the ice cream bars are like 150 calories, and they're good.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
This thing doesn't do the donut.
Okay, I'm loading back into the game right now.
Let's do a burnout.
We'll see where it drops me back in the game world. Hopefully not like at the Horizon Festival.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, how's your Bronco stronger than mine?
Built Ford tough. It knows I'm a Ford guy.
Yeah, it must.
Run away from me.
Oh
Why
yeah, 2069 Ford Bronco. Explore photo mode. Oops. Drive. Here we go.
Oh, Fear, did you hear my horn?
Mm-mm.
I got a different one. Nice.
Dude, the audio right now. It spawned me back at the Horizon Festival, and the music is coming from the actual, like, rendered speakers in the game.
Yeah, it's really cool.
That
it's
is
like
sick.
a DJ on site. Such
We need to try to find the fairway sushi.
Okay.
You
had
need to
better-
invite me to the
shoot.
convoy.
It does such a terrible job at keeping track of where your friends are at. Like,
Yeah,
I
it
don't
does.
care about any of the other people playing right now. I only care about, like, finding out where you two are at.
I know.
You're now in a convoy. Your convoy leader will set up events
Mythical
for you.
Mouse is join the convoy.
Yeah. All right. I'm in the convoy. So if you guys are still at the place, you can probably select the.
Fear's the leader.
What is it?
Right here.
Circuit?
It's the one in the road.
Yeah, it's the emerald something, but then you get the second option to do the mini golf one.
Co-op. Convoy only. Hang on. Oh, hang on. It's asking. No, this. I don't think this is correct. I think I clicked on something here that is incorrect.
New kid on the block. Yeah, it wants
Yeah.
to do my.
Yeah, this is like not the right thing.
I don't want to do this.
Can we just back out?
I don't. Yeah, we can quit once the event starts.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's because it's forcing me to select a car. I can't. I can't not
I know you have
select a
to
car.
actually like start it and then quit the event from
Oh, do you not have a car, Krista, that's in this mode?
No, I do have one for this mode.
Oh, okay.
It put me in the Ford Focus.
Oh, okay.
I think it put us all in the focus.
Yep, there it is. Look at them blues. Look at them blue cars. Matches my hair.
Your hair looks very brown on my screen.
It does from that angle. Yeah, like you have to be in the light for you to
Gotcha.
actually, because it's kind of a darker blue. It's not a light blue.
Yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna quit this.
Oh, I think you just quit only.
No, he's driving.
I haven't quit yet.
Oh, okay.
Quit championship.
Push. Oh, it says you
I'm
left the convoy.
leader now.
Oh, so I left. Well,
Whoops.
Whoops.
Oh well. Hey, but I spawned right in front of the Emerald Circuit place, so
All right, cool.
I'll just invite you guys to a new convoy,
Yeah.
and then.
Yeah, for me, it's got the Emerald Circuit thing like designated as a seasonal championship. I think that's why.
This is the place to start or join one. What are you thinking?
Guys, I'm climbing a mountain in a Focus RS.
Nice.
It's the most capable car ever.
Yeah.
It is the new Bronco.
Very proud of you.
Come on. Friends, players. Ah, there we go. Invite player to convoy. Invite player to convoy. Come on, Sush. There you go. All right.
You've disconnected. Please try again.
Oh, okay. No, it still says you're in.
Okay. I think I'm good.
Okay.
Should I switch to that car? Or...
No, you'll get the option to here in a second.
Okay. Go for it.
Checking car restrictions. Select the Ford Bronco. Okay. Yep, so I'm just waiting for other players now.
I joined.
I also
Sick.
joined.
Let's go.
Oh, it did say browse leaders cars, so I wonder if you could, if Fear started it, and because he was the only one that had the pack, that we could just pick his car.
That'd be cool.
That was the second option.
Okay.
So then when we do stuff with the Supra, we can take his car that's all tricked out.
Yeah.
Somebody make like a fast on like dry conditions, somebody make a wet conditions car, somebody make like an off-road.
Who's the guy who's with the hair who looks like he's been touching a Tesla coil?
That's me.
Okay.
I don't know why his hair is ridiculous. Like it looks like it's see-through. He has like a halo all the time.
Yeah. Okay. Horizon Extreme Golf. See how this goes. So I think you're supposed to. Oh.
Show me your moves. I
Finished
second.
third. It's sick.
I got first.
Pretty alright.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened.
I think there wasn't anybody on red team.
No, we're all blue team.
Okay. Hey
Could you
guys,
set
who
up
won?
teams? Well, Fear was.
Yeah, but none of us were behind a red player. So.
Okay.
That was confusing.
Oh, I'm gonna go get the XP bars.
I got chocolate on my flip-flop.
No.
Are they chocolates now?
Yeah. No, it's just like chocolate coating on the ice cream bar, but a piece of it fell off and I didn't notice.
The sandals, the chocolate.
Oh.
Whatever. They're chocolate. Be here all week, folks.
Let's see. What is this? Airfield cross country circuit. I'm gonna go back to the airfield and I'm gonna start the airfield cross country circuit.
All right, look at these boards while you do this.
I'm gonna see if I can find this other barn find.
Okay.
You should clean up the chocolate too.
Turn right.
I mean, it's contained to the flip-flop right now, so it's not going anywhere.
Turn
I
right.
just have to remember to clean it before I put it on.
Otherwise, you'll have a nice little surprise.
Oops, strip zone. I'm gonna fail this for sure.
Are you in the Bronco?
Yeah.
That would go well.
Give me 6,000 points for falling off a mountain.
Nice. I'm going up the volcano. Yes, I can.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
I'm not sure if I like the way the Bronco turns or not.
Well, are you driving the stock one or the 2069?
The 2069 one.
Yeah, it has like 0 turning radius.
Yeah, that's very accurate.
Just big tires and soft suspension.
Yeah.
For the
I don't know, maybe it works better on actual off-road instead of asphalt, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, it'll eat up mountains all day.
I'm literally going up a mountain right now, and it works. I really like the Bronco one. I think it's pretty sweet.
It does say you're loading, Sushi, for some reason.
You have
It
arrived
says you're
at your
both loading, so.
destination.
Oh. Okay.
Whether
Yeah, it's trying to tell me that Sushi is loading as well.
I need to fix my NAT. There's a setting I need to reset and on my modem.
Is your NAT type set to like strict or whatever?
Well, I'm running a modem and then a router, and I need to turn the NAT off on the one or whatever. So then, because I'm technically double NAT,
Oh,
so that's not very good.
Yeah.
it does sound like a problem.
On my Xbox, since I have another router down there, it's technically triple NAT.
Oh lord.
So I need to get that all figured out. But
All right. Should I drive the Hoonigan or the 2069 Bronco?
what kind of race?
Airfield cross-country circuit.
Does it show if it's on roads?
Nope.
I guess I would probably do.
If it's cross country circuit, it's probably a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd do the Hoonigan one.
Do the Hoonigan? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'm gonna get to this other barn find area before you start the race.
You just started it.
I did the thing.
I was 4 miles away.
Oh, that's
No.
still pretty far.
It was farther away than I thought.
It nosed up to the top of the volcano. I didn't quite make it.
Ah, the Cosworth.
Chris, who drives this car?
What?
Who drives this car?
I don't know what car.
The Hoonigan one.
Oh, I don't know. People.
It's Ken Block, dude.
Okay. Yeah, Ken Block. Oh, yeah, that guy.
Hoonigan. It says Block on the car. Come on.
Okay.
He's
Oh, I see it now. Okay. Well, I didn't know. I don't know.
he's the best rally car driver.
Block is pretty great. He does those Gymkhana videos on YouTube too.
Yeah, and his pickup truck thing is in this game, and it's awesome.
Dude, half the cars in this race are the Hoonigan.
Yeah. Well, Hoonigan is like a club thing that he's got, and so yeah, they're all his. This car's a little low on power though. You just hit a generator trailer and sent it flying.
Well, it shouldn't have been in my way.
True.
It shouldn't have been there if it didn't want to get smashed.
Why would you put a generator in the middle of a racetrack? It seems like such a bad place for it. Dude, this thing drifts like a breeze.
Yes, sir. It's all-wheel drive. I can't even catch either of you because we're all doing really well and we're driving the same car.
You just gotta drive better.
Okay, I'm catching you, so.
It's just gonna come down to whoever has the best driving line at this point.
I caught Chris in the corners.
Nice. I mean, you guys are on me for sure. I see you back there.
I just overtook him pretty good.
Yeah, we're like right here, so.
Ah, I lost it. Oh, we got it. Oh. Nice.
Oh no!
Oh no.
No!
That was a good drift up into that.
Yeah, that drift was so good, and then it wasn't.
Oh, catch him on the inside! Shake his face! Quit tapping me. You keep trying to pin me in the maneuver. Ah!
Turns out I didn't even need to. Oh no!
Yeah, I can't really push me out of my line. We're smoking the AS.
Yeah, we are.
How is that pallet still there in the middle of the track after all of this?
It definitely respawns. I've already hit it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, too much drift.
Never enough drift. Tokyo drift.
This is Mexico?
Mexico drift.
Wrong
drift.
continent.
Tokyo drift is a way of life.
The Tokyo Drift chooses you.
Because we're family.
Oh man, that was such a close race.
No,
That was.
I had fear for a minute. But
Yeah, if I hadn't messed up that one drift on lap 2, I think I would have been in first.
that was
What was
a
your
good one.
guys' best lap time?
Does it say?
I don't know if it
doesn't
says.
say? Sad.
Yeah, it's like no details.
Yeah, I know. R.I.P.
Let's see if it does show up here during the presentation screen.
It's all about XP and stuff there. I was going to do something like that again.
Nope, didn't. Bummer.
No, there's a board over
We're
here.
tracking well towards our first adventure. Keep
Where's
going.
it? Oh, I got a
We're all
wheel
cheering
spin.
for you.
Come on, big money.
Thanks,
Oh,
Haley.
this one's stuck in between containers. Do you see that?
Oh, I see where it's at. Yeah,
It
yeah.
jumps over here.
Okay. Good thing we're in an off-road.
Got it.
Where you guys at?
Right next
Just to your right.
There's a board. Nice. There's a board in between these containers here. If you come over here.
Oh, the fast travel one? I think I did that. Yeah.
If you just tap right trigger, the engine just goes wow, 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 wow.
Does it?
Yeah.
I love it. All right, I'll go find another cross-country one because that one was sick.
Yeah.
There's one. There's the Las Granjas cross country.
I don't see that one, but I have an Oasis cross-country one, so
Okay.
I'll go do that one.
It works.
I hit the jump.
Wait, where's the Oasis one?
It's way up north. It's 3.2 miles away from here.
I don't see whatever ones you're looking at. The festival. Oh, there it is. Oasis.
Messed that up. Tried to go over a jump. Didn't realize that there was a gap in the middle.
Sad.
Try this again. There we go.
Recalculating route. In 100 yards, turn left. In 400 yards, turn right.
You can only mod cars at the Horizon place, right?
Unlock cars?
Mod, yeah.
No, I think you can tune them right there in your inventory.
Can you?
I think so.
Cars, change car, buy used car. Oh, tune car.
400 yards.
Oh wow, this is the changing your gear ratios and
Yeah, it's very
gear time.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to tune it.
Very intense.
I want superchargers and
Oh, that, yeah, I think you have to do it at the festival site.
okay.
Turn left.
Unless you have any of those little outposts set up, but I don't think either of you guys would yet.
I haven't bought a house yet, so I can't.
I don't... Oh, yeah, it does come after buying the house, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's what you should do. Yeah, this car's just missing like a little bit of power to drive out of the drift.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit.
Yeah, if you could like just bump up its acceleration a bit. Yeah.
Turbos.
Nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. All right, I made it to the destination.
Heck yeah, dude.
Co-op.
Likewise.
Oasis Cross Country. I'm gonna pick the Hoonigan again.
I'm looking for a barn in the swamp.
Well, I started it, so I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. I still
Okay.
playing the event. I was just saying that I'm looking for a barn in the swamp.
I haven't got the opportunity to find barn finds yet. They're always so hard to find too.
Yeah, they're a little tricky for sure. I mean, you can always buy the treasure map, but I try to wait. I try to wait a little bit to do that.
Yeah.
I never found the map.
Lane, get your finger out of the electrical socket.
Leave me alone. Go bald.
Let him do what he wants.
It's all about family.
Family. If family wants to electrocute themselves, you don't
I'm
stop
young
them.
Vin Diesel right now. With hair.
All right, so this is not a lap race. This is a one-trick pony. So
Cool.
yeah, you can see percentage of progress in the top left corner.
Fear, did you just do something to make your thing say look out?
I did, yeah.
How?
I hit left on the D-pad.
Oh.
I can see the difference those turbos are making for you, Sushi.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, you didn't do it yet?
No, I couldn't get to a place to tune it, so this is just stock.
Oh, cool. You're just schooling me. That's cool.
I mean, turbos.
The turbos.
No, it's fine. You're just way better than me. I get it.
Well, you did win the flat race, so fair share.
No, I'm just joshing you.
You're like, no, I'm way better. Just wait until I miss a flag and then I get set back.
Dude, this is some serious air we're hitting.
Yeah.
Holy
think we
crap.
Actually,
You know,
land these and
if
not
suspensions were only that good.
Yeah, right?
die. The ground was that soft.
Thank you, fourth place person, for being my rail guard. Appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate you.
Man, Sushi, you are killing this race.
Thanks.
I can't even catch up to you.
I mean, that's the problem when we were in that other race. The only chance we had was getting you in the corner because you were out in front.
Yeah.
We all got the same horsepower. This is just straight up.
Oh, hydroplane. Holy crap. Right. All right, I got third. We're good.
Nice.
I messed up on like the second turn and went
no.
outside the bounds and then just had to catch up to everything.
I was just
Unfortunate.
yeah, my hair's terrible. Feels bad.
That hair though.
Cars.
Oh my gosh.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna be diesel.
All
I'm
right.
going back to the festival real quick.
Great work out there.
Okay. Yeah. Do we all want to go to the festival and
Yeah. Fear's got to tune his car up now because I beat him once.
yeah. Is there a fast travel?
I actually have something else I want to do.
Is there a fast travel thing over at the festival? Because I don't see one.
You have to just click on the festival.
I'm still on the black screen.
Oh, fast travel. Oh, you have to pay credits.
Yeah, until you hit all the boards, you have to pay credits.
Oh, that's lame. All the boards?
All 50 of the. I mean, it gets less expensive
and we
each
want
time
you
you
on the
hit one of the
project.
fast travel boards, but otherwise, yes.
Oh, okay. All right. So if I want to,
Are you guys still on the black screen?
nope.
No,
Oh. Well, how do I get out of this?
that's a great question.
Couldn't tell
I think
you.
I'm force quit the game and relaunch it.
Sorry, I got stuck for you.
All good, my dude.
It is unfortunate.
It's how the cookie crumbles.
Sometimes it be like that.
3.1, 7.7.
It says in the disclaimer at the beginning of the game, play in a well-lit room. I'm in a dark room with just my RGB lighting underneath my desk.
Gearing. Oh yeah, I don't care about my gearing. Where's the actual?
So that's tuning. You want upgrades, is what you want.
Yeah.
You have to go to the garage at the
To
Horizon.
upgrade your ride,
I found it.
come to the right
Okay.
place. Let me show you around.
I'm watching your stream several seconds to
We
left.
keep records
Okay.
of every mechanic who goes through the garage. So if you want to try someone else's engine
Ah,
tune,
so I can
you
just pick a series 800 from somebody else that's already done it for me.
Yep.
Yes.
Perfect.
Just make sure that you will get like all-wheel drive or something like that, and especially in that car.
Yeah.
Because some people would switch it to a two-wheel drive. And
Okay. How do you tell if it's all-wheel drive in the? Oh, right there, drivetrain. Okay, I see it.
Okay.
Oh, somebody got this to a 912 S1 class, S2 class.
Dang.
Some people are crazy.
Yeah, true.
Ooh, I like this one.
I should switch my character to look like Paul Walker, and then have a prosthetic arm, so I'm like Paul Walker in the dead.
Do you want to continue working, or shall we get these installed?
All right, I'm gonna have a level 800. There he goes. Man, that was easy.
That was easy.
Once you're back in the game, Sush, let me know. I'll send you a convoy invite. I'll let you tune your car, and then I'll start the next cross-country one.
Okay.
If I can find one, that is.
I'm at the garage actually right now, so.
Okay. Just kidding. I don't have another cross-country one yet, so.
I have a bunch.
Nice.
Big sad. I can do. Ooh, I can do this one.
Chris, if you want to do more cross country, I have some. I have quite a few.
What class did you make your Hoonigan car?
It's still an A. It's just 800.
Okay.
Instead of 783. Yeah, Fear. I'll make you the whatever person, and then you can go.
Yeah.
You can go hit one up.
Will do.
Oh, you're in the Warthog.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna invite Fear first before I do that. Or Sushi. There you go, Sush.
I'm in
I hate
the car menu, so.
I hate that if you have a design on the rim, like on the car, but your rims aren't painted. It's just like, well, tough luck. You can't paint your rims, or it erases the whole design. I hate that.
What?
Oh, because you did a skin, right?
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah, it's all or nothing in the skin.
Don't like that.
All right, you are convoy leader.
Cool.
Sush.
Wow, those are not the rims I paid for either. What the heck?
You need to send me probably another one because I was in the thing at that point. So.
Yeah, Fear will have to do that, I think.
Oh, it's because I have. Wait, if you put a tune on it, does it change like the car parts too?
Yeah, possibly.
That's annoying.
Because it puts turbo. It's doing it all for you.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I guess it depends if you're saying tune or upgrade.
Well, so I went to custom upgrade to change the individual parts.
Oh.
And it's like the setup is locked because I put like a tune on it.
I sent you an invite, Sushi.
Yeah, I accepted somebody's.
It was mine, I think. So now I have to. So now I wonder if I have to pay for these rims again since I already. Okay, you don't.
If you've paid for them once, you shouldn't have to.
Yeah, you don't. Thankfully. It's just annoying that.
It's putting me in a cutscene.
A cutscene for what?
I drove by the house.
Oh. I haven't gotten to that point yet in the game, so I don't.
It's a scene that dude said this is about home and family. They know what they're doing. Okay, I think I'm done with it. Let me do it. Okay, can you send me another one? Oh,
Yeah.
what? Hold on.
It says you're. Well, kind of
Now
not.
it's giving me a little main stage road racing, dirt racing tickets. There's Baja races? Thanks.
This thing's all screwed up right now.
Why will it not let me just move?
I'm just going around and hitting boards right now while you guys are doing whatever.
Okay, I'm good now.
I'll be good in a second.
I was the invite. Oh wait, I'm in the convoy. Never mind. I just
Yeah,
need to
you're
go
already in.
Sorry. I just expected to take me to.
So far, the co-op multiplayer experience is much better than 4. but it also couldn't get any worse, really, than 4.
Yeah, I am with you on that.
I hated 4's multiplayer. It was awful.
Okay, let me look at the map and figure out what we have. Oh, yeah, to have some time. Alright, I'm coming back to the Horizon place.
Okay, I'm finally done with my Warthog.
Were you like doing a race or something, or?
No, I was customizing it, but then I put a setup on it, and then that took off all the custom stuff that I had on it. It was this whole thing.
I just found a bike lying on the side of the road. Oh, I just ran over it. Whoops, sorry.
Rude.
My bad.
Come back. I'm on a skill song.
Nice.
I'm gonna do
What's
donuts.
a skill song? What's a skill song?
That's what Fear was doing, where it gives you. Right now I'm at. You build your modifier, so right now I'm at ×3.
Okay. I guess I just didn't realize it was called a skill song.
That's what it says.
Oh, interesting.
So the song lasts 15 more seconds, and like whatever I do, I get more points for.
Okay.
And it's chaining.
Yep.
XP.
I'm driving to the destination for our next cross-country event.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, fast travel. Okay.
Well, I got my Warthog to a top speed of about 150, or so it says on the thing anyway. Oh, I almost unlocked the Warthog horn on this wheel spin too. That would have been great.
Oh.
I'm gonna try the runway here and see how fast I can get this thing to go now that it's tuned up to 423.
Oh gosh. I just flipped my car. Maybe it's karma for
Karma?
yeah, destroying that guy's fruit stand. I don't know.
Looks like I can get about 155 as well. And that's after lots of traffic.
Warthog is driving up like a 70-degree slope on this volcano right now.
I did that in the focus earlier.
Focus and Warthog, same vehicle confirmed.
Yeah, yeah. The Focus is the new Jeep, pretty much. The military is starting to roll those out instead of Humvees.
Fun, just Focuses.
I'm trying to figure out how to get up to this radio tower. Oh, that's not the way.
So if I choose the Warthog, that means you guys will be able to use it too, right?
Not
think yes.
necessarily.
It had seemed like it was going to let us. We can try.
Well, Sushi, didn't you say there was something about like browse leaders cars too, or whatever?
Yes. Yeah. So I think it should, but I didn't try it. So we'll give it a shot.
Okay, yeah, we'll give it a shot and see how it goes. I just started the event.
Yep, I clicked join. Oh, I found the easy way up to mountain.
Fear. I'm 10 discovered roads behind Broccoli.
Nice.
Yeah,
Surprisingly.
borrow leader's car because I don't have a qualifying one for this race, so.
Family.
The bald head. Oh my
I'm Vin
gosh.
Diesel now.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna switch my license plate to family next time.
Family.
Instead of a Mazda commercial.
Oh my gosh, all the rest of them are A class.
We're gonna whoop.
Yeah. Holy cow, this is a long race. What the heck?
This is technically the finale for the cross country ones.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this thing's good. It's not fair I had to start behind all of you guys in that tunnel. How do I fire the gun?
Yeah, right. Where's my Gauss cannon?
Wait, I want the, when we played Halo, I want the people mover. I got screwed at the beginning now, so far back.
Yeah, it's like what it was for me for like the last 3 races.
I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunities to mess up. So
I guess we're only 13% in.
Well, you're only 13% in.
No, okay.
How do you feel now?
It hurts.
Oh, this did not turn to the right, and I tried to turn to the right.
oh no.
That's the wrong direction.
No, it's one direction.
Great
I'm so
band.
glad they brought
Seriously
back
underrated.
the Warthog.
Yeah. It's really underground.
Oh my gosh, can you not go back so far? I had a Y and it put me from 2nd to 9th.
I just saw your name drop like all the way down.
What the heck, dude?
You missed one?
Yeah, like by 2 inches.
Nice. I was gonna say, I was catching you anyway.
This is
Got fear of
stupid.
midsights.
Hey, you guys should both hit Y.
Oh, replay.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Uh-oh. No! I hit Y.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Well, because we both messed up.
Hey, a bowling thing. That's cool.
Here, you led me astray there.
yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Totally your fault. Is this game Rocket League?
Oh, don't hit that tree. Oh man, we're
still
way back there.
30% in, so we gotta still win
Oh
this.
my gosh, this is a really long race.
You said this is the finale race?
Yeah, for cross country.
Oh, okay.
Each one, so like the festival finale is called Goliath, and then like road racing, like dirt road stuff, and then cross country all have their own finales.
Gotcha. Chris went from like last to third now.
Yeah, we're catching up now.
Mm-hmm. I barely made that checkpoint. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Chris is focusing so much he's not even talking.
I'm trying to get to first.
I know. You're quiet. Ah, I missed it.
Oh no.
Whatever, I was already in last. I just mixed the fear though.
I needed my shake and bake to help me overtake these AIs.
I know. Don't worry, we're only at 49% now. Still so much race to go.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I just passed the halfway point. I'm like pretty much right behind first and second place.
Yeah, I'm definitely back in it now.
Yeah. I'm racing my own race now.
Oh shoot.
You
I had a
missed
Y.
one? So you're only 7, so.
That river sucks.
I'm sorry, Chris.
You're good. Actually, the bump helped, so.
Nice. Oh, I almost missed that one.
That river helped me, I think.
I'm just waiting for my engine to explode. How come there aren't any ghosts shooting me? Where's the Banshee to shoot an explosive thing at me?
Oh man, I had the Y.
Hey, you're right next to me.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, we're inside each other.
You know, for being in A-class cars,
No!
the AIs are way out in front of us.
Yeah, they're just driving super clean lines is what they're doing.
Yeah. I couldn't see in the tunnel, Matt, so I had to Y and go back.
Oh no.
I missed that checkpoint. But
Yeah, I don't know if I
wish-
can catch up to the AI now.
I wish the checkpoints were on the mini there. That'd be nice.
Oh yeah, so you can see where you actually had to go.
Yeah, so you're like, oh, there's one coming up. Watch for it a little bit more because I didn't know there was one at the end of the tunnel. It's not like we're going through urban places and jungles. Do you think we're in catching here?
We might catch up to like 10.
Yeah, that's what we're thinking. We're not going to catch Chris. He's too far forward.
I'm slowly catching back up to first, but I don't think I'm gonna make it. I only have 10% of the race left to go.
Okay.
So right now my goal is to just get to third and make sure I don't get passed by the guy in fifth.
I don't think I'm even gonna catch up to the last place AI.
Yeah.
I see him, but I'm not gonna get to him.
I mean, we had to rewind 3 times since we were up front and then got stuck on the outside of that barrier that we couldn't go through.
Yeah. That really killed us.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be close. I landed in front of the guy in fourth or in third, so I just cut him off at the finish line.
Oh, I was about to overtake the guy in 10th, but I landed hard and it killed all my momentum. Sad. That was a fun race, though.
That was fun.
Oh, blue team lost. Boo.
Because we had 0 points in the back.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Sit up. That means we get to run it again.
The winner's doing a Fortnite dance.
Nice. Flops.
Oh, I get a free wheel spin. 5,000 credits. I don't know if that was worth it.
I mean, we could run it back and try to beat the AI this time.
I'm fine with that.
I've been disconnected. Please try again later. Does it still show you as the party leader?
Yes.
Okay.
Oof, I'd have to drive all the way back up there to restart the event. But,
Do you have any others available?
Let's just do anything.
like cross countries? Yeah, I have a ton of them.
Yeah, we can just do a different cross country.
Sure. I think the closest one is gonna be over here.
So unless you want to drive all the way back there, I wouldn't mind doing that one again. But
we can do it in a little bit. Well, that tree is also solid.
What a solid tree.
well, I have a stable connection to you guys again, so I'm good.
Yeah,
I just
intermittent stuff.
I just got a 488 Ferrari from the wheel spin.
Oh, nice.
I don't think I've won a single car yet from a wheel spin.
I just keep getting crappy cars. Like, I mean, they're not all crappy. Like a 2006 Chevy Corvette and Ford Mustang Cobra, but it's just all the old ones. I want new.
Oh, here we go. I got 4 spins. I got a 1969 Dodge Charger.
Nice.
Nice.
I just meant the Charger. So
Dark blue skinny jeans. Hey, they match my hair.
I got red joggers earlier.
Hey, I wear watermelon joggers in Forza Horizon 4.
I wore rubber duck rain boots in Forza Horizon 4.
Right. Oh, I almost got a custom Forza Edition semi truck.
Oh, nice. The Mercedes-Benz one.
I didn't see what brand it was.
All right. Well, since you guys can borrow my cars, let's try something else new.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, we're always going to beat the AI. It's just more. Well, I guess not always, but
yeah. Watch your mouth.
we can have skills up, but we just need all the other like dual pressure.
Yeah. We should beat the AI. Can use my power of anime Can-Am here.
I have the power of anime and God on my side.
Oh, ours are just plain uses power of anime.
Oh, lame.
We have the stylus.
I guess I'm the only one with power of anime.
Las Granjas cross country.
Zoom.
Yeah, why do we have to use these ones? Why couldn't I use my Series A 800? Whatever.
That's true. I don't know.
I don't know.
Supposed to be like UTV class.
Maybe it's because I don't have this specific race unlocked yet.
Probably.
Oh, this thing's pretty fast.
Yeah. It's zippy.
It weighs like 3 pounds, so.
Oh, I missed it. Fuck.
Oh, I landed on top of his car.
Nice.
Ooh, it slows down fast though when you get off the asphalt.
Come on, it's an off-road vehicle. Yeah, because doing 100 in a UTV and off-road isn't fast enough for me.
Yeah, that's definitely real slow.
Well, I'm not even wearing a helmet.
Safety
My grandma would not
first.
be happy about this.
I'm doing 130.
Yeah, it's in 120. Ah, that's one out.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You spun out, man.
No.
Oh, I spun out too.
It'd be funny if the rewind let you rewind everybody.
You can if you're doing solo, but not co-op.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I spun out as well. Guys, we're losing to the...
Lane,
Yeah.
you just had to open your mouth, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
Hey, we drove through this area in the last race.
Good.
The solar panels.
My nose is itchy, but I can't itch it right now.
Just pause the game. Isn't that how
Supper's
games
ready,
work?
just pause the game.
Just pause the game. Can you come here real quick?
So many times. Oh, no way.
Ah,
That rewind killed any chance I had of helping you guys.
do we earn points by being close to each other, or what?
No, you
Yeah,
get
once you're
100
being
points for
ahead of
every
the-
red player that you're in front of, and you get an additional 50 points if you're in first.
No.
And it's a cumulative team score, so
Gotcha. Well, there's a lot of them, so it's not fair.
Finished 12th. Big yikes.
yeah. Basically, like, everybody has to get at least 6th place in order to score enough points, so.
Well, I mean, we're up against, what, 8 people?
Alright, we should run that back.
Ooh, 200,000 credits. I'll take that.
Nice. That's a good spin.
Why are we not all in the same spot?
I don't know.
I'm still on a black screen right now.
No. Oh, you just loaded in where I was at.
Okay, I'm still on a black screen.
Okay. Well, somebody did. It's probably fair.
Probably. I was going back to that race location because I wanted to run it back and beat the AIs.
I'm still on a black screen. Did yours eventually fix itself, Sush, or did you have to restart?
I restarted the game.
Okay. I might have to do that too here.
Okay.
I just got skill song.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna alt F4.
Okay.
Alright, we'll wait for you before we start the next event.
And while it's loading me in, I'm gonna go grab some water. BRB.
Matt, I think we should. One of us. I don't know how many credits you have, but I have enough now. But buy the Super Duty, and then we have a Super Duty race. I'm just all about this.
Yeah, I'm down.
One day I'll buy it because I really want it.
I mean, I have 1.8 million right now, so I can fast travel back to the festival and get
1.8 million?
it. Yeah, I've just been grinding, man.
Nice, good for you. Probably be grinding
Alright,
now.
I'll go back to the festival and...
I mean, if you want to, you don't have to.
No, dude, this sounds like fun.
Okay.
I absolutely want to.
Okay.
But what if I don't have enough money?
Well,
we can all use
you
it.
can just borrow mine.
Well, what if I don't wanna?
Well, then you don't have to.
You get to walk.
Forward, there it is. The F450 Platinum.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's even a platinum? Fancy.
It is. I know. It looks real nice.
Oh, they're nice.
The first two skins are Trump 2024 and Let's Go Brandon, but
I know, it's awesome.
Brandon is spelled wrong.
I got 125,000 credits.
I love that Brandon is spelled wrong.
I'm rich. Oh, wait, Brandon was spelled wrong?
Yeah, they spelled it Branden.
I mean, that is a way to spell Brandon, but...
I suppose. I don't think it's the correct way to spell Brandon.
Yeah. All right, I'm loaded in, so you guys will have to send me an invite.
Yeah, we will. I'm getting this truck set up.
What was the dude from Night Museum, Brandon? I figured that was the story.
Honestly,
I'm pretty sure it's Brandon.
It's been so long since I've watched that movie.
It was one of them, I'm sure.
Alright, we're gonna do a little customization here. Oh, there's no body kit for the Super Duty, that's sad.
Why? I want to lift it.
It's the easiest way to tell how many credits I have. Oh, there. I have 429,000.
I could put a 7.4 liter twin turbo V8 in it.
But then it's not a diesel.
I know. We're gonna keep the diesel.
We gotta roll coal on all of the...
Absolutely.
We're gonna find the Tesla stations and tow people away from them. Park, kidding.
Alright, we definitely need some off-road racing tires.
Oh yeah. We make it into like a fast on-road vehicle. Drag slicks. You could actually probably drag in that thing pretty well because it's got four wheels in the back, so extra track.
Yeah. Get some upgraded tire width on these bad boys.
Well, I found a mountain goat.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, you can run into the tire barriers and they just go flying.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Oh, I found where a barn find is definitely going to be,
Nice.
but I don't have any barn find here.
Man, I was thinking about changing the rims, but I honestly don't think you do. I think you just keep them stock.
I really like the stock ones. They're nice.
I do too. Now, are we gonna make them bigger? Absolutely.
There's gotta be more tire than rim.
It comes with a turbo.
Yeah, it's a diesel.
Turbo diesel, yeah, I guess.
Always got turbo. Your Bronco's turboed.
True. Got that.
That's one thing why I kind of want one of the Broncos, because if you get the upgraded engine, it's the engine that's in my pickup truck.
Nice.
So that'd be
Put
cool.
some rally shocks in there. Roll cage.
How much is this? How much is this truck gonna cost?
Well, I'm about to be spending more on upgrades than I did on the actual truck.
There's a 70,000 credit truck.
Yeah, I'm up to 67,000 in upgrades right now.
Oh my
I
gosh.
like it.
Dude, if we're gonna do this Super Duty race, we're gonna do it right.
I wonder what it's gonna put us against.
That's a good question. Alright, I've officially spent more in upgrades than I did for the truck.
Oh yeah. I think I found the bowling alley place.
What? Oh my gosh. How do you get up there? So the horizon plane that like drops you off in the intro sequence.
Oh yeah, it's got like a big 5,000 XP board on it.
Yeah, it's on top of it, but like I don't see any way to jump on it. It's in the middle of the runway, so there's like no approaches that you can come from.
Yeah, unfortunately not.
So this big like bowling alley place where the soccer balls are all spot. There's like a track on the inside of it. You can just race around. It's some decent speed.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know how to get up there. Oops.
The muddy ground texture looks really good.
Yeah, I watched Digital Foundry's like tech analysis of the game, and some of the screenshots they showed of the ground textures, especially in the forest, are absolutely ridiculous. It looked like you were looking at a photograph of the forest.
That's crazy.
Gotta have the chrome rims.
And like, if you're playing this game, when are you ever gonna look at the forest floor? Like, you're not.
Right. But that's what kind of sets it apart from, other games.
Yeah.
I mean, everything in the game looks absolutely amazing.
Yeah. No, it's so good.
Look at them, EA. They actually upgrade things, and all they're doing is technically adding new bodies every.
Yeah. EA's marketing tactics for the next FIFA. We updated hair physics. I'm like, okay, cool.
I'm still gonna be Vin Diesel.
I'll still be Vin Diesel.
I mean, it's a race game. Come on.
Oh, did either of you send me an invite?
Not yet. I can send you one. I'm still in the middle of
Okay.
customizing this truck.
Yeah, I'm just driving around to the XP boards.
I'll send you one right now. Holy shit, my brother's playing Fortnite. What the fuck?
Guess
I'm very confused. I don't think he's ever played Fortnite. So, I went to search for like vinyls. The first like 3 things that came up are all just like anime girls.
Classic.
Why are we like this as a species?
Ooh.
Good question.
It's great though. I love it.
Why are we like this? It's good.
There's only one more thing this truck needs. And that's a Marlboro logo in the back.
It says I've been disconnected. Please try again.
Yeah, that's what I was seeing, and it eventually just fixed itself. So
Okay, I'll let it happen.
Yeah, I was gonna say it should be alright.
Oh my god. Hold on. I'm at like a Mayan temple.
Nice.
yeah, those things are pretty cool. Can you drive up the side onto the top?
I think you could if I wasn't in a rally car.
Okay.
I bet you like a Bronco or something with just better clearance could do it. Or a Ford F450. Yeah, that tune on this car, Chris, it was definitely worth it. It's not like insane, but it actually drives a lot better.
Okay.
I think I did the same thing you did. So.
How do I...
I'm just driving down the middle of a double-sided highway, so I get credit for driving on both of them at the same time. And I'm just knocking down the street lights that are in the middle.
The county is gonna hate you. Menace to society.
Do you guys want to do the big race with the Super Duties or just something else?
I'll do the big race.
I'll do it.
Alright.
It's a
let's do the big race. I will head back up there.
Okay.
Like fast travel? No, I cannot.
Oh, bummer. I'm gonna drive up this mountain, because why not?
Oh, this is fantastic.
Is it drive good?
So far.
Nice.
What level is it?
Well, it started out as a like 400 level D class, and then I put $70,000 worth of upgrades in it, and now it's a 700 level A class.
Okay.
Is it still the diesel engine?
Yeah, it's still the diesel engine.
That's awesome.
I just upgraded the shit out of it.
Love it.
Yeah, I didn't swap the engine. We had to keep it. Had to keep it with the diesel.
I like it. Torque. I'm on a cool suspended bridge now.
It is handling the volcano like a champ.
Nice. All of a sudden there's a trailer so you can haul other cars.
That'd be great.
When I do my in-car view, it's raining. There's water on my windshield, but when I do like outside the car, it's not.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's weird. I think something's not quite synced up.
200,000 credits? Oh, it was one off. Yeah, I feel like a lot of my money has just come from like lucky wheel spins. Ah, I was one off 300,000 credits.
Oh,
man.
I'm just going around. What? While you guys have been doing whatever, I've just been going around and just discovering every single road I can.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm doing that and XP boards.
Yep.
Have you gotten higher than mine yet on Road Discovery?
I don't know if I passed you yet. I passed Sushi.
No.
All right, I made it up the volcano.
Yeah, you're 15 ahead of me.
Starting a convoy event. This is the last race, right?
Yep.
The last one for the cross country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you guys like what I did with the truck.
I hope so. I'm sure I'm gonna love it. Oh man, it's got a single in the back.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so shiny. Look how shiny it is.
So clean.
Oh, you
Like
have
my
like
head.
ghost cars on my screen.
Yeah, same.
It looked like Fears had a giant American flag on the side.
It
Did you go
does.
with Fear's American?
Is yours not? I was hoping
No.
they all
Ours are
would.
blue.
Oh.
They're just, yeah, just blue.
Oh, you guys didn't even get the camo paint? Dang it. I was really
No.
hoping you guys would get the camo paint and everything.
Oh my gosh, look at the scores of everybody else. What the heck?
Are we gonna win this?
Yeah, well, the max one is like 600 something, which is 100
Oh.
lower than ours, so I hope so.
It's all about the start.
Yeah, well, the start started with a guy ramming me into the wall, so.
The truck's so big I can barely see around it. That's great. Oh, that's Fear. Oh, okay, you're the kid for it.
Yeah, camo paint with the big flag on it.
I love it. Okay, I'm sorry. We gotta try not to take each other out here.
I know,
Work
I'm trying to like do teamwork, but it's against my nature.
I just don't want to take you out because we need to win.
You can't be embarrassed again.
Right. Not again.
All right, this is the turn last time that I got screwed over on, and I had a Y.
I was confused when you were saying I have to why. I'm like, what does that mean?
I have to ask
yeah.
question.
Why?
I must ask question.
Sploosh.
Sploosh.
I think Matt's gonna win because he has camo paint.
He's invisible. Where's he even in?
Yeah, well, because he's invisible, the air doesn't resist him because it doesn't know he's there.
Physics. Yeah, science.
I have what they like to call the John Cena advantage. You can't see me. The air can't see me either.
You went a little wide there, Chris.
That turd sucked.
Yeah, I did. I forgot to watch the mini map.
This
Oh,
is
I
where
so
got
rarely
screwed
look at the
last
mini map
time.
during the actual race.
Well, because then you can know what tight turns to. Oh, let's not get screwed here, man.
Yeah.
Can we get a strike?
I almost hit that tree last time too. I should say I did hit that tree last time. Oh fuck.
Oh no.
Oh no!
No, it counted. It counted.
Yes.
Okay.
Go. I think we're whooping the guys.
Yeah, I think we are. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
You guys got ahead of me and my brain just went, take them out. It's the lizard brain, I'm sorry.
It's awesome.
There's just debris flying into the front of my truck.
Matt, I love the truck, by the way. It's great. Thank
Thank you. You're very welcome.
I'm so happy about it.
This is fantastic. I love it.
It's even better than I thought it was going to be.
It's better than I ever could have imagined.
Yeah. We should see how far this thing will jump at that airport.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna drop like a rock.
Yeah. No, that's Chevy's slogan, like a rock.
Oh, shit.
This is built for top.
Brittany, the girl I've been seeing, she is not a Ford person. We were talking about just like trucks and something, and basically she said like Chevy was the only acceptable option.
So you broke up with her, right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't really care about trucks, so...
I saw a TikTok today that was like, I love the new Chevy ad. It's like the song about how this guy's getting hard for another guy or something like that. Super weird, but they played it over a Chevy ad. It was great.
I saw, when I went to see Eternals, I don't remember, I think it was a Chevy ad, but it was like, it was this cat that was basically a dog, like just doing all the things the dog would do, and then it comes to the end of the ad, and there's this old guy who sees the cat, and he's like, wow, that's amazing. And the guy in the commercial starts talking about the tailgate on the new Chevy.
Oh.
And the old guy's just like, no, I meant the cat. And the other guy's just like, what do you mean? He's just a cat.
Just a cat. It's enough. Chevy would be like my last choice for a truck almost. Ford's first, Dodge next, then Chevy.
Oh, that was a wall. Okay.
Oh, by the way, Chris, I'm no longer undefeated in fantasy.
Oh,
I
no.
lost last week.
Bummer.
So I'm 8-1 now.
Shame.
I know.
How many do you have to win to guarantee a win?
I don't think I'm ever guaranteed a win. 'Cause I
No,
could
like
lose
for
in the
this for the
playoffs.
season, like you got to be so far ahead of other people that after X number of more wins, like nobody could catch up.
I'm pretty much guaranteed to have first, like going into the playoffs, but I mean, I could still lose in the playoffs.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Do this one.
Nice squeak by there.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, turning radius on this thing is a little wide.
Yeah, I came off that jump like way off to the left, and you cannot like just get back on track. You have to go around that wall.
Yeah, that's what happened to me at the stadium the first time we did this race.
Yeah, and I followed him.
Oh.
Oh, I almost missed one.
You know, Sushi, I'm realizing like when I see this truck like go up in the air, it's not dualies underneath the back wheels. It's just one massive tire.
That's what I said at the beginning. It's got a giant single in the back.
Yeah, it's not actually running dualies. It's just one giant single.
It's so big. On some days they call it a super signal, so I think that's what you got.
Yeah, it must be.
I like it.
I'm okay with it.
I mean, this thing off-roads. For like a truck that's like 21 feet long. Just massive. But you can have the whole gang. The inside looks pretty much like my truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Ford interiors are all pretty much the same.
Sure.
But this one's got the upgraded sound system. It's pretty sweet.
I don't ever use the inside the cab view.
The only other view I use besides like the outside one is the hood. For like when I'm getting real intense.
Mm-hmm.
Just cuts out the distractions.
This would be a very fuel inefficient, but also a very awesome daily driver.
You want a cool truck but be broke? Here you go.
A ridiculous, like, Baja style F450.
Yeah, not many people trick these out and just drive them randomly.
I don't
Kinda
think
hard.
I know anybody that even has one of these.
Oh. We have a 550.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's not. I mean, we were wondering, but it's just a
Can't wait to lose all my speed on the
single cab.
landing. There we go.
flatbed. That's a bummer. It doesn't say like lap types or anything.
Yeah. My hand is so sweaty.
Getting a little sweaty.
You can kind of see it on the camera. There we go.
Just a little bit.
There it is. Look at that.
Free this one.
Now you guys can see you can see the camo with the flag now.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
$22,000 XP, no big deal.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I just went up 2 levels.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess that's what people are doing with the 50 lap races. They're just doing the version of these, so.
That's fun though.
Now I've been disconnected again.
Yeah, mine did the same thing. It reconnected.
Hey, but I didn't get a black screen this time, so that's good. I can't believe I've only been in the southwest portion this whole time. This place is so
much more
huge.
fun.
It spawned me so far away from you guys.
Yeah, it keeps putting me by this bridge. I think there's an event it wants me to do down here.
Maybe.
It keeps putting me just north of the airfield.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm pretty near Chris.
I'm like
I don't
right
see
in
it.
between you guys. I see Sushi by an XP board, and then I see Chris down there.
Oh, I don't see you. Oh, no, never mind. I see you.
Actually, you don't have that XP board yet. I'm gonna turn and come get it.
Okay. Oh, disappeared.
Oh, is this one under the bridge somewhere?
It is. I'm just gonna hop down.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah, something happened. I can't see anybody anymore.
Yeah, me either.
Oh, okay. It happened to me. Oh, there's your gamer tag.
Holy crap. There's a ton of just like chopped up airplanes at the backside in the woods of this airfield.
Oh,
Yeah, they're all over the place.
drifting around.
This is a fast travel board over here.
Yep.
Oh, another XP board? Ah, there you are.
I found one over here too.
Let's see. I'm 27 out of 200.
I am 38.
Nice.
I've got 29.
It says Fear has 46 bonus points.
I think I'm 38 like XP boards and then plus whatever fast travel boards.
It just compared us when I got that.
Gotcha.
So
I like that it shows you like comparisons with your friend stats.
I ran into the crop duster. My bad.
Yeah, those things are like steel, and but you can go through like guardrails like no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. The guardrails are just like a minor inconvenience.
If you go slow, you can't go through, but any speed and you're through it.
Oh, another XP board there. Where are you at? Oh, you sneaky little bugger, you. I found you. Oh, Sushi, you have more bonus boards than I do.
Yes.
You know, I gotta say, I think Mexico and everything they've done in the environment, this is definitely one of their best environments ever.
Yeah, I like this map. Better than the, what was it, Australia before?
Australia was the last one, yeah.
Yeah, it's, I like so
Wait,
far.
I thought Australia was 3.
Was it?
Oh, yeah, 4. Well, no, 1 was Great Britain. Which one was Great Britain?
I think that was I think that was 4. Right?
Okay.
That might be 4.
Okay, so 3 was
Yeah,
Australia
4
and
was Europe.
4 was Great Britain.
Because 1 was the US, 2 was... What was 2?
I don't know. I never played 1 or 2, so.
Yeah, neither did I.
3 was the only one I never played, because I played the first 2. I don't remember where 2 was set.
Me neither.
We should go play 1 and just do the US.
Yeah, 1 was pretty cool. It was like Colorado.
Yeah,
Nevada,
America
that
best,
kinda
right?
area. Yeah.
America's got the most good.
Yeah, because I remember trying to save up enough money to buy like Edinburgh Castle or whatever it was in the last game, but I never had enough because it was like $15 million. Jeez.
So you can kind of buy landmarks?
Well, you could in the last game. So far, I think this game they've only put in like a couple houses that I've seen.
Okay.
Yeah, because the Edinburgh Castle just counts as a house in 4, so.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I bought like the lake house or something like that, and that was it.
Yeah,
like
I
cars.
think I had like 6. I think I had 6 houses or something.
The lake house was a good one.
Yeah. I think Lake House was the first one I got because
Well, then
it was very centralized.
I bought the Lego house too, so let's be real here.
Nice.
In Lego land.
Yeah, I never did any of the Lego stuff.
It was, I mean, the same stuff, but it was cool. Like, it's like a field of flowers was like the little pieces from like of Lego flowers. So like those were breaking all over the place. It is awesome.
That is cool. I'm gonna go try to find this other barn find down here.
Okay.
I'm just finding XPs and roads.
Yep.
Yeah, same. That's one of the things I like most about these games, is that it's fun to just drive around.
Yeah. We're just driving around like in the stock cars pretty much, Chris and I.
Yeah, I'm in the Hoonigan, so.
Yeah, same. I mean, it's a good all-arounder. Because like doing this in the Super or the Corvette would kind of sting.
Yeah, the second you go off-road, you just want to die.
And the Bronco's just not quite fast enough.
I'm still on the Super Duty.
I mean, that's what I'm gonna do when I get one. I'll get the Raptor and then we'll have a little competition.
There you go. There was some other Ford like racing truck that I unlocked, but I didn't look at it.
Did they put the Dodge one in?
I don't know if they did or not. The TRX, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anybody
Oh,
seen the old barn?
Video on YouTube did it. Oh, that's you. Jeez.
Sorry.
We can actually hit. That's fun. Oh, there's a bone sport.
Oh wait, yeah.
Ah, Sushi, I'm right behind you on bonus boards.
Oh, nice.
Where's this choo-choo urch guy?
I was just driving through the woods, Chris, and then all of a sudden the Super Duty hits me. Well, I found a dog. Didn't hit it though.
Well, good for you.
We can't all be heroes.
Yeah, this guy's just taking me to the actual barn. Oh, what a hero.
Oh, players taking you to the barn?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, he did. What a legend.
That's awesome.
Give him a compliment.
I used that little link thing.
Give him a
I
little
was like, hey, has anybody seen an old barn? And he was like,
Fear, I'm 50
yeah,
discovered roads behind you.
nice.
So I still got a bit to go, but
I found a board on top of a house, so I'm trying to figure out how to get to it.
How do I say thank you on the phone?
Windows 7 shutdown. Windows 7 shutdown.
Nice.
That's the closest I've got. Oh, we got a spin wheel. I see that gold card. Give me that.
Yeah, so I wonder if you do every single race in the game, does it make you drive over every single road in the game?
I feel like there'll still be some spots where you don't get quite everything. I don't know though. There's a bunch of XP boards around here that I haven't hit. Oh, this is like on the temple. Oh. I'm just kidding, it's just out in the middle of one. Don't mind me just driving a Super Duty around precious national landmarks.
What else did you do with it? A Honda Ridgeline. Fear, have you seen that new Ford Maverick? I think, is it called Maverick? Little pickup car thing?
Oh yeah, I have seen that.
You should tell your girl or whatever, yeah, I'm a truck guy. I think I'm gonna get a Ford Maverick.
Oh man, she might actually break up with me.
That's awesome. That would just be funny. Yeah, I really think the Honda Ridgeline is, a really good truck. Who needs all that power to actually do a truck?
Who needs to actually do truck things with a truck?
Yeah.
And these road discoveries are like very tedious.
But then you get a board and then you gotta stop what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at my road discovery versus like the person who's got the most on my friends list, and they're at like 380 something.
Jeez.
21 out of 56 areas discovered.
Do I have another barn find on my map? think I do.
Just collectible hunting right now. It's like an RPG.
It's just like an RPG. FPS. FPV, first person driver.
FPC, first person car.
Where the heck is this XP? Is it on top of the house? Oh my gosh.
Anytime you get to a bridge, you should just expect that there's going to be an XP bar underneath it.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. Oh, this is a dam. So you
I
can
do
drive
have
up the
another
dam.
barn find on my map. Where you guys at?
I'm at the dam, which is Sierra Dam. It's near the... I'm trying to think what's near. It's near the first house. Northwest of the airstrip.
I see somebody. Oh, there you are. I see you.
Yeah, there's a dam, and you can drive up it. It's kind of cool.
Nice. I'm off, kind of in like the middle of the map area.
Nice.
I actually have 2 barn finds on my map still.
Oh, so close. No, 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 don't fall off. Dang it.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get this XP board that's on top of a house.
Good luck with that. I don't even see you on the map right now. I just see Sushi.
You may not be in our area.
Ironically, I'm actually overshooting it and not anything else.
Dude, there's so many little XP boards just around that I haven't even hit yet.
It's a full-time job just getting all these.
It is. I mean, there's like, what, 200 of them, so...
Yeah.
Thankfully, the reset time is not too long. So, like, if you mess up, it's about, like, less than 10 seconds to do a full reset and try again.
Oh, you're talking about the car.
No, to, like, drive back to the starting point where you need to make the run up.
Okay.
Oh, you can't just rewind?
Well, I mean, you can, but, like...
But he didn't think of that.
I mean, like, I know sometimes if you get, like, a bad run-up or something, then rewind doesn't help you.
Yeah.
I just got a barn find again for no reason, so I'm back.
You get so many barn finds.
Dude, they're just popping up. I'm not even doing anything.
That's awesome. I probably have to unlock, like, the cutscene where they teach you about it before they let you do them.
That's possible.
Okay, I think I need to come at a slightly different angle.
Yeah.
They just start popping up like crazy.
I can believe it.
I mean, hey, on the upside, I'll be able to tell you where a bunch of them are at.
Nice.
Just chilling in the Super Duty.
Got it.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
I would go get, like, the Super Duty or something because I can afford it now. But I'm honestly mobbing around at this little car.
Dude, the Hoonigan's a great little car, the Cosworth or whatever.
Yeah, the Ford. I think it's an Escort or something.
Yeah, this Hoonigan's like, it's treating me well.
It's hard, Chris.
But it's the Hoonigan.
That's like the brand of the team.
I thought that was Ford.
Nope.
Team Ford?
I think,
That's
to be
Ford.
fair, I think most of the Hoonigans are built on Ford platforms.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Pretty much all of them.
They have like a Mazda drift car.
Yeah, that's true. But I know it's a lot of like Focuses and
Yeah, because that's
Mustang, obviously.
He's sponsored by Ford because he actually does the rallycross. Yeah, and then he did the Raptor on tracks and just a Raptor.
Mm-hmm. All right, Barn, where you at? Burn.
Hey, good thing you're looking for burns in your Super Duty. That's what it's for. It's the barn finder. Helps you haul the shiplap home.
Yeah. When the wife wants to renovate the kitchen for the third time. My parents are actually renovating their bathroom because they found some mold behind the shower.
Uh-oh.
No.
Yeah.
So they're just taking the time and then doing it all.
I don't know if they're doing the whole thing, but they're definitely
they're
doing
just fixing
the shower at least.
That's good. Doesn't sound like fun.
No, it's not great. I mean, mold in general is usually pretty not ideal. I wish I could just go like drone mode and fly over this whole area.
Oh no, I found another one on top of a house.
Yeah, I found one in the house. I've just eventually left it because couldn't.
Oh, looks like a building. Is that a barn over there?
Oh, and this one's a fast travel board, so like it's actually something that you should probably get. Oh boy.
Does it actually let you fast travel to that point, or?
That's what unlocks fast travel to that area, I believe.
Okay, I didn't know how that worked.
I think that's how that works.
I think I just found a 53 Corvette in this barn.
Nice. 53.
Yeah.
Found 53 Corvettes?
Isn't 56 the first
How do
year?
they fit in the barn?
I don't know. According to this, they said 53, so... I don't know.
Okay. Well, I don't know how to get this fast travel. Like, I have an idea, but you need an insane amount of speed and like a car that can stay glued to the ground until the last second.
Like a Super Duty.
A Super Duty, yeah.
Because it's so heavy. The right answer for any of these races now is going to be Super Duty.
Yes. The only answer is Super Duty.
You have to tell your girl that you bought a Super Duty today.
Hey
So,
babe,
yeah.
just by the way.
It's pretty casual right now, but bought a Super
No,
Duty.
no big. Her name is Brittany, by the way. I guess I should have
Okay.
said that.
Okay, I think you did. Yeah, I just forgot. So.
No, it's all good. Just text her, be like, by the way.
By the way, and I
know.
spent more than it's worth in upgrades. By the way, also this is in Forza and not real. But leave that for last.
Turn right.
Yeah, no big deal. I just spent $140,000 on the Super Duty today.
She'd be like, "Sweet, can't wait to see it."
She'd be like, I'm sorry, I thought you told me you had student debt.
400 yards.
Now it's truck dead.
Yeah. Now it's
I transferred it.
They don't want you to know this one hack. You can take all of your student debt and just apply it to the cost of a new Super Duty.
The dealership buys your loan, but sells your truck that's worth more.
The IRS hates people who know this one hack.
They don't know I have this hack. I have a gun.
The $5 discount.
Now all you have to do is hit the finish gate. Go, go, go!
Well, let's see what other barn homes I can go track down, I guess. Ooh, this one's in like a very hilly area that looks like fun.
See if you find that mountain goat that I have found.
What did you think?
Oh yeah, we'll keep my eyes open for any
And then you'll probably
goats.
run them down.
I mean, I did. I don't actually have a grill guard on the Super Duty, so I guess I can't.
I wonder if all those lights on there actually help at night.
Soon, Rummy.
I don't know. It hasn't like gone to a night cycle yet, so
Yeah.
it did earlier when I was playing solo, but it hasn't since we've been online.
I think it did when I tried to do one race by myself. Like that one was just a night race, but
Speaking of roof XP signs,
Uh-oh.
Easter sale, I
Yeah.
just found one as well.
Mm-hmm. They're interesting ones.
Let's see if I can get it in the Super Duty.
anything's possible.
If nothing else, the Super Duty will bulldoze all of the trees out of the way.
The house falls down.
There you go. Hey, I 3-starred that Trailblazer. Let's go.
Nice.
All right, I just unlocked the next adventure thing, so I think I need to go do that.
Yeah, those are solo, but they're good to do. They're a lot of fun.
Okay. I shall go do that then.
I have the right approach. I just need some more speed.
I am speed.
I am Super Duty.
I'm making my way up this mountain,
That's a tree.
discovering the road.
Oh, it's the house.
Oh yeah, that's definitely good to unlock.
Mikasa unlocks first player house.
And I think the Super Duty is too heavy for this jump, unfortunately.
No.
I know, it's very sad.
All right, I just want you guys to think about this for a second.
Okay.
You're a race car driver who travels around the world to race cars.
Mhm.
And every year there's a Horizon Festival in a new country. You show up in that country and somebody's just like, have my house. Well, the first one is just given to you. You don't have to buy it. So
Here's house. Live here forever.
yeah.
We're a very distinguished driver.
Okay. So that's how you now switch your character and all that other stuff.
I'm actually gonna go do an expedition as well. I just unlocked. I technically have 3 unlocks, but I haven't been doing them.
Yeah, I have so many things I should do, but I'm gonna keep climbing this mountain because I don't want to have to come back and unlock this road any other time.
I want to find this barn find first before I do this expedition.
We're ready for the next stage of the Horizon adventure. Ramiro has marked out potential outposts to expand to and new event types to
I have a
unlock.
wheel spin that
The
I
choice is
didn't
yours.
use apparently.
Where shall we go first?
Ooh.
Money. Oh, I literally almost landed on the Raptor on the wheel spin.
Oh, nice.
What's Wilds Dirt Racing? Huh?
That's the one I was about to go do actually.
Yeah. Oh, the Horizon Baja. Here we go.
I want to do a Baja.
Baja Expedition. Explorer of an active volcano. Okay.
Dude, that's a fun one. It's so good.
You could lose yourself for years in the Baja.
That's why I have you, right? Be there soon.
All right, I'm gonna go do that one after I open a window because it's very warm in my office right now.
Make sure you don't leave the area before you find all the stuff when you do that.
Okay.
What were
We
you
not
gonna
do
say,
the Baja
Sushi?
one together.
I don't know if you can do the expeditions together.
Okay.
We can find out.
15.
I haven't started mine yet, but
Okay. I think we're all still in a convoy, so. I mean, maybe if it doesn't give you an option, then you'll know.
yeah.
Oh, it's very warm in here. So
I'm just
warm.
rolling around looking for another barn at the moment.
100 yards.
There's another guy in a rally car that's following you.
Oh, I have a skill song for the next 4 minutes.
Nice.
Go get some turns and stuff. Drift.
I see what might be a barn.
Just wrecked my car.
It was a house, not a barn, unfortunately. Oh yeah, I just slammed my truck into a tree over here.
It's not good for it.
No, it's a little unfortunate for the grill. I know you guys both said you went to see Dune. Have you seen Eternals yet?
No.
Nope.
It's good. Good movie. If you liked, I don't know, did you guys go see Shang-Chi? Shang-Chi, however you can say it.
Nope, I didn't see that either. I was just
okay.
gonna watch it on Disney Plus when it finally came out.
You guys are just missing out on all the
400
good
yards
new
to
Marvel
arrive at your
movies.
destination.
You would be sad if I told you something.
You've, like, not seen a bunch of them, I'm guessing?
Yep.
You've arrived
That's
at your
alright.
destination.
I've
Yeah.
seen Endgame. I think that was the first
Nice.
Avengers movie
Yeah.
I watched.
Oh no! Fear, you have to start the Baja expedition for me.
Well, can we do it together?
Oh, I do?
Yeah. Or you can just make me leader and then I can start it.
Yeah, let me make you leader and see if we can just, like, all do it together.
Yep.
So hopefully that counts and then we don't have to do it again. Wow, this mountain has so much road on it.
Alright, I promoted you to leader. Hopefully you can start it, and we'll all
Hey,
join.
co-op, look at that.
Join in.
Oh, nice. That means after we do yours, we can do mine.
Cool.
There you go.
No! I was like seconds away from getting a board. It was literally right in front of me.
Oh, disaster.
Whatever.
Okay. And then I think this will probably be the last thing I do on stream.
Okay.
Probably end the stream after this, but we can keep playing.
That sounds good.
Yes.
Do you want to do
water?
both convoys on stream or just this one?
Just this one.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I'm at the 3-hour mark, and that's where I try to keep it. So.
Okay. Yeah, no worries, man. It's your stream.
Oh, an 894 Hoonigan? That is
yeah.
not what mine is set to, but I'll take it.
It's a Ford.
This is a different one.
Yeah, I'm not just gonna call it an 894 Ford though, because that could be anything.
Mommy, I have a big deal, but no
It's an
size.
RS200.
Small change of plans, my friend.
Let's go,
Tell me,
boys.
have you ever seen an active volcano
Let's
up
go.
close? Meet me at the top of the mountain. You don't want to miss this.
Whoa! What was that?
Look out, the
That's nothing.
volcano.
Just a small tremor. Garrett's 200 suspension
I can't
can
see the-
handle it, no problem.
I didn't to go.
My friend, there is a lot of smoke coming out of this volcano. You might want to get up here
Oh,
pronto.
that's a rock.
Fast! Got it. On my way.
Rocks don't move out of your way.
They are incapable of dodging.
Hey, Ramiro, the French
They're really bad.
cooperation
Really
has
different.
some
trying to
activity
catch up.
around the volcano.
Oh,
That
nice
wouldn't
jump.
happen to be exactly where you're taking my superstar driver, would it?
Thanks for turning me around.
Kaylee,
You're welcome.
this is really only a small eruption. Nothing
This is the mountain I was seriously just on.
Just remember, we have an outpost to set up, yeah?
Oh, I missed it. I didn't realize there were checkpoints.
Yeah.
Are there?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it made me rewind.
Oh. I was gonna do the same thing you do and just bomb it up the top.
That's what I wanted to do, but it specifically says follow the switchbacks, and then you have to hit the checkpoints.
I've already been up the switchbacks just before this. I made it to the other side of the map.
I would say wait for me, but go on ahead.
Yeah, we can wait.
I've done it before, so I have to wait.
Oh.
I've done this one already.
Okay.
Looks like you're attracting the local news. You're on TV.
I'm on TV. Sick.
This lady's like freaking about that chopper.
You'll be heading straight to the active crater of the volcano. This might be the most rock and roll thing ever. We'll be back soon.
Ultimate skill chain.
About steam vents.
Oh, that's a rock.
Believe it or not, they said
Did
opening
you dodge again?
save with a car actually
I
helps
dodged.
geothermal energy.
Oh, good.
Yeah, with my Ford.
Good. You need to look into hooligans and figure out what it means. They're not all hooligans.
But the car I was driving literally says Hoonigan, so.
I mean, you're not wrong,
Copy that.
but you're not right.
Feel free to turn on the air conditioning.
It does say that.
But you're not right.
Technically the truth.
I think this is technically an escort, but it's an arsenal.
I'm slowly catching up to you guys.
Oh no, it says waiting for other players. I made it, but you guys will have to catch up.
R.I.P. I'm on the way. I'm on the way.
It's fast traveling me.
Oh, it's fast traveling me too.
Okay.
I swear I saw some kind of barn or something out there.
Oh, this is how you unlock barn finds.
Yeah, Rachel.
Ah.
I spoke to Haley and they say we have some time. In fact, here are some things she wants us to do up here.
Let's go do the things.
Let's do it. For science.
I smashed the steam vent.
Yeah.
Oh, are we hitting the
Put on the
steam
volcanologist thermal suit. Find a
Yeah, smash
locator
the,
location for the
steam
seismometer. Collect a sample from the hot spring lake, and smash 5 steam vents to release the energy.
Ooh, sorry.
Oh, you made me miss the sign.
I
got
sign, but then
I
I
got
fell
the
off the
lake.
edge.
Don't
So.
worry.
You got what?
I drove into the lake. That's how you collect the sample.
Oh, it didn't count for me, so I guess we all have to do them.
It wants me to
I
change
guess
outfit.
Yeah, you need to change into the volcanologist thermal suit.
Okay, so we all need to do all of the objectives. That is good to know.
Come on.
It's not doing any of the things for me.
Yeah, it's not collecting a sample from the spring lake for me.
It didn't switch
Did
my
you,
health.
did you like drive all the way into it?
Yeah, I was just sitting in the middle.
Oh, that's weird.
I hit one of the thermal things. I changed my suit and nothing's selecting.
Yeah, I'm changing my suit right now.
It's broken.
Okay, that counted.
Come at me, science.
Really?
Changing the suit counted, yeah.
Okay. I found the exit vehicle.
Really hope it's not bugged. Come on.
It says waiting for other players.
I still need to find the seismometer. Oh,
Oh, fast traveling to destination. Okay.
Okay. It's working, but it's not really working that well.
Promised I'd show you an active
Hey, look at that.
volcano up close. Now, I think the show's over.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's enough playing with fire for one day.
Got him.
Cool story, bro.
It went to black before they were done talking. Extreme activity.
How do you describe your game? Extreme activity.
What's happening in your brain right now? Extreme activity.
Oh, that was a big one. I think the volcano is telling us we've overstayed our welcome.
Nah, I don't think so.
Agreed. Let's go. I'll see you at the bottom.
Is this a
Rami.
parachute car?
Good thing I know
Yeah,
the
it is.
fastest way down.
Oh, no, never mind.
Back.
Trying my best.
I saw you guys just obliterate that tree.
Hey.
Now let's see how you can
What do you mean?
real
I'm in front of you.
racing, my friend.
Stop it.
I know an Baja circuit
what?
that would be perfect.
I was in front of you at first.
I don't think you are.
And then you hit me.
A race already, bud. Here goes nothing.
I think you're glitchy.
Oh shoot. I am off center line here. There we go.
Oh, I just flipped. I'm way behind you guys.
Legendary Baja racing, my friend.
This car is so low in power.
Yeah, I don't like this vehicle.
No. It's a small Baja vehicle. Come on. I wonder what you guys will get for position.
Second.
Oh, it does put us in order.
Yeah, I
Rise
got
to
third.
Baja. Standing shoulder to shoulder with the
How does that
Baja
work for story
500
stuff?
and 1000.
Okay, so I got check marks for like all of the things.
Yeah,
Those
same,
run
but
once a year.
we
get
must
to
have
do
all
this
helped complete, but it
every
wasn't updating.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess as long as you got them.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just got 10,000 points or something. I don't know. I don't know how much I got.
I didn't get any, but I'm assuming it's because I've done it.
Oh my gosh. I unlocked a bajillion accolades and I can't skip it. There we go. Okay.
You know how to make an entry. Welcome to Horizon Baja.
Oh yeah, my controller is low battery.
It wants me to go out to a Baja circuit.
I guess since I'm in this little arena, I might as well fill in all these
This will be
roads.
the destination for cross-country
Yep.
racing. You in?
And Chris, you said this was going to be the last thing you did?
Here's
On
a new
stream,
cross-country
yeah.
event program to start. So I will see you out there.
That's weird. My music is not playing.
Boo.
Oh, there's white sand now.
What was that? Oh, Baja circuit. All right.
Hey, Chris. Hearing your name a lot lately. Whatever you've been doing, keep at it. We've got big plans ahead. Hey, Chris. That is a Horizon Mexico Festival outpost. Shall we build some more? Hey, Chris. That's it.
Oh my gosh.
It's time.
I'm just like on a loop of different
Here's the thing.
dialogue
It's
voice
not all about
options.
expansion. We also
We're breaking
want
the
to build
game.
out existing outposts with bigger race programs and more events.
How many people can you have in a
Expeditions
convoy?
into the unknown.
I think it's
Six.
quite a few.
I think it's 6.
Not bad.
I've been sitting on this one for a while.
Okay.
It's the showcase I've always wanted to do. See you there.
All right, there we go. All right, that's gonna be it for me on the stream, though. I'm gonna mute you guys and sign off.
All right.
Say bye.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream. Okay. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back tomorrow, 2 p.m. Central Time, and we'll be right back here. Play it some more. So hope to see you then. But if I don't, that's fine. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your weekend. And until next time, Mythic out. Have a good one, everybody. I'll see you later.